And welcome everybody as we are on Final Yard Football once again. Thank you guys so much for being back here. We're also on Sportscaster streaming this game right now. Hey, welcome in British Pats fan over on Sportscaster. What is good? Thank you guys so much for being a part of the broadcast. If you guys are over on YouTube right now, welcome in Brent on YouTube. Thanks so much, man, for joining me. Huge matchup here. Rematch of Super Bowl 52. We'll be kicking it off probably in about 7 minutes or so on both of these platforms on YouTube and on Sportscaster tonight with this game. Patriots 8-1, Eagles 5-4. Super Bowl 52 rematch, over under set at 44.5 for this game tonight. Patriots are 4.5 point favorites heading into this game today. Should be a fantastic battle here as far as the Patriots this decade. Coming off a bye, they have a 6-3 record this decade, heading off of games off the bye. And other things here as far as the Patriots, yeah, disappointing loss the last game against the Ravens. They had a bye week to fix it. We'll see if they can adjust that and if they can fix it or so when they come off that bye week for us right now. But we'll see. One of their struggles has been trying to defend the run this season, and that has been a huge problem so far. During the last game was defending the run, definitely, as they struggle big time against the Baltimore Ravens here. But that game has just gone final. The Vikings versus the Broncos game has just gone final. Hey, welcome in, man. Soski TZOYT. What is good, man? Thanks so much here for being a part of the channel today. I appreciate it, dude. Hey, thanks so much, man. Got a couple stuff. Be part of my basketball channel. I'm gonna put in here. Yeah, man, that was crazy. That pass interference call, that was just a non-call in the end zone. I'm gonna post in my basketball channel here for you guys. If you guys enjoy basketball, I call play-by-play of basketball on another channel. It's called Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. That's my basketball channel here. That's on YouTube. We got 500 subs the other night on Friday, which was awesome. We reached that 500 sub mark over there. So it's called Behind the Arc Basketball. It's on YouTube. Hey, what is good, Vegas Vix, my man? Thanks so much for joining me back here. Vikings just finished up their game. They were down 20-0 at halftime. They came back and beat Denver just a moment ago. As we welcome you guys over to the broadcast, hit those thumbs up if you're new over to the channel. Hit those subscribe buttons as well. Also on Sportscaster right now, calling play-by-play of this game here. We should be starting in around 5 minutes or so with kickoff. Of course, Patriots, what they need to do with their secondary, they need to be locked down. Stephon Gilmore, shutdown corner. They need to lock down the top target, Zach Ertz. A couple big names are out for this game for the Eagles today, like running back Jordan Howard. He has been rolled out for this game. Also, wide receiver Alshon Jeffrey is out. Hey, welcome, guys, back into the channel. Yeah, I heard about that yesterday. Tua is out for the season for Alabama. Yeah, there we go, my man. Welcome in, Ryan, my man. Thanks so much for joining me here. TC Gang, thanks so much, man, for joining me here on the channel, you guys, tonight. Here we go. Let's bounce back, and hopefully a bounce-back game is in sight here for the Patriots. Those Ravens, though, man, whooping Houston today. Houston wasn't even competitive in that game. What was that? I'm just going to check that score. They turned that game away from me, actually. Lamar Jackson for MVP, yeah. It's either going to be Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson, I see this year. Whoever wins that game, or no, they already took on each other. Yeah, they already took on each other. Ravens, well, yeah, Ravens play against Saints. Yeah, that's who I'm mistaken for. This. Or no, they don't. They play against the Rams there later. They play against the 49ers, too. It's the 49ers they take on. But they already took on the Seahawks, so now it's looking more realistic that Lamar could get that MVP, too, beating Russell Wilson a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, Ravens beat the Texans 41-7. Not the Falcons. Falcons winners of 2 straight, beating the Panthers today 29-3. Some interesting games going down today in the NFL. Bills and Dolphins still playing. Buffalo putting up a 37 spot on the board right now. Cowboys defeating the Lions 35-27. Yeah, Texans, they appear to be really thin. So, wow. So, that's... Okay, so they were thin in the secondary. Yeah, they were getting banged up left and right. Lamar was just crushing them. Hey, no problem, Suski TZ0YT. Thanks so much, man, for being a part here. I appreciate it, dude. Anytime, man. Feel free to come back anytime. I appreciate it, man. Vikings came back. They were down by 20 points, and they came back and won the ball game. Hey, welcome in, Michael, my man. Thanks so much for joining me. Yeah, sports community here. Anybody, feel free, whoever you guys want over in the sports community here. Hey, what is good, Brent, my man? Thanks so much for joining me once again. Here we go, guys. We're right into the pregame. We're going to be kicking this off probably like 2-3 minutes from now. So welcome everybody in here to the channel tonight. As I'll be calling play-by-play for this game. Hey, no problem. Thanks so much, man, for being a part here, Suski. Anytime, feel free, man, to join me. I'm posting a link over here. Feel free if you guys would like, check out that stream over there if you guys are interested. Hey, what is good, Avery? Thanks so much, my man. Avery putting out on Sportscaster. Am I ready for his Eagles to dominate today? We'll see, dude. We'll see what happens here. No Jordan Howard. It's going to get a whole lot tougher. No Alshon Jeffrey either for Philadelphia. It's basically Zach Ertz. If the Patriots can shut down Zach Ertz, it's going to be tough. Who's home team tonight? Hey, welcome in, Patrick. Home team for this game is the Eagles. So Eagles today for the home team. So we will see, guys. We'll see. Patriots rush defense has been pretty rough though, Michael. So that's been a problem. And running the football too. So a lot of stuff here. I know both of the teams coming off a bye here. It's anybody's game, honestly, coming off the bye. We saw anybody's game today. The Falcons, what they did to the Panthers, man. It's crazy. Falcons crushing the Panthers today. This Falcons team, if they had performed like that, like the first half of the season, they'd be right into the playoffs. Yeah, so no Patrick Chung today. N'Keal Harry, though, for the Patriots is back. Yes, Eagles got Jay Ajayi. So Eagles with Jay Ajayi, he's familiar to the system there, so they picked him up. So no Jordan Howard for today's game. They got Jay Ajayi anyway. They got Miles Sanders, the rookie from Penn State. So yeah, this should be a fantastic matchup. And the Patriots are on the road, and Philly is a very tough place to play in here. So this will be quite the game, that is for sure. What do I think about Gronk's Tuesday reveal? I'm still not sold that Gronk will be back in the football fields like anytime soon or anything. He's dropped like 30 pounds or so, but I heard that he was on James Corden on Tuesday night or so, and he could possibly hinting towards the future. Maybe, we'll see, but I'm not sold on it just yet. Hey, welcome over to Sportscaster, everybody. Avery on Sportscaster saying Gronk over Kittle. Yeah, what a career Gronk had, but it's unfortunate that he cut it too soon. Just too many injuries, though. It was better for him. It was what's best for him. Hey, welcome in on Sportscaster. J Girl 123. Welcome into the broadcast here. Hey, no problem, Michael. Thanks so much for being a part here on the broadcast. I'll catch you later. Thank you guys so much for being a part here. N'Keal Harry time indeed. Here we go. Hopefully Tom Brady goes that way today and incorporates N'Keal Harry in this game. Also in the game, Jacoby Myers has barely seen any snaps as the Eagles will get the football. Patriots kick it off. So that ball goes for a touchback. Philly will get it first to start out this game right now. So here we are, career start number 50 for Carson Wentz today in this game right now as we are about to start it. 5-1 record in the last 6 home games for Carson Wentz. 10 passing touchdowns to 1 pick in the 5-1 record in the home games. The only loss was against the Detroit Lions here. 18-6 career home record. That's the third best by a quarterback since 2014. Wentz now. Under center for the Eagles. They start at their own 25. Wentz from the gun. He's got 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Takes the snap. Wentz back to pass. And he's going to step up into the pocket. Oh, he almost got sacked. Runs around him. Going to throw this one deep down the left side. And overshoots him. It's incomplete, but there's a flag down. Jason McCourty looking like he got pass interference called, and this is going to be a big play. The Eagles are going up. The Eagles are going to have this football at the Patriots like 20-yard line. So that is basically like a punt right there to start out the game. Ouch. Not a good start for the Patriots with a flag. Pass interference by Jason McCourty. This is how this one starts. Yeah, I see all tattoos on Carson Wentz's arm right there. So they just said pass interference by Jason McCourty on the play, and the Eagles are going to have it at the Patriots 25. So that was a 50, basically like a punt downfield. That was 50-yard penalty flag and a pass interference play. So they have it at the 25-yard line. Wow, not a good start for the Patriots here. I formation. The Eagles will snap it. They hand it off up to Sanders. Cuts towards the right now. Sanders going to get around the edge to the 20-yard line. Gain of 6 in the carry. It'll be a 2nd down and 4 coming up on the field. Not a good start at all as the Eagles are already inside the red zone of the Patriots at the Patriots 20-yard line. Sanders got the edge too. Thank goodness that Van Noy and Jonathan Jones ran the red out of bounds. 14.5 left to go in the first quarter. Thank you guys so much for joining the broadcast here on the channel, Sportscaster and YouTube right now. 2nd and 3 here for the Eagles. Shotgun formation for Wentz, the quarterback. He's got Sanders lined up to the right side, 3 wide to the left. Somebody moved on the line. We're going to see if this is offense or defensive. Eagles pleading their case. Let's see the refs. And the refs say otherwise. False start by Philly on the play. It's going to back them up 5. So it backs them up to the 25. As that was on the offensive line. Jason Peters, the offensive tackle, commits the penalty for Philly. So back them up out of the red zone now at their own 25-yard line. If you guys are new to the YouTube channel, hit those thumbs up, guys, down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Hey, welcome in, Vaughn, my man. Thanks so much for joining me back here. 2nd and 8 now for Philly. From the Patriots 25. Wentz out of the gun right now. Sanders lined up to the right side. 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. As far as receivers for the Eagles right now. Shotgun formation for Wentz, the quarterback. Takes the snap. Draws back. Wentz passing right side and overshoots. Sanders on the play. Sanders wants a flag. Van Noy in coverage. It's incomplete. Brings up a 3rd and 8. Vaughn saying there's a chance that he still might go to his current school. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome, man. If you still got woodworking class, that'd be a blast there. 3rd and 8 now for the Eagles. Oh, man. Vaughn moving tomorrow. Wow. It's just... November's just flown right by, dude. But yeah, best of luck to you to the move for moving tomorrow. 3rd and 8 now. Coming up with the Eagles. As they have it at the Patriots 25-yard line right now. Patriots want to stop after the penalty flag to start out the game. Shotgun formation. Wentz going 4 wide here. Sanders lined up to the right. Wentz takes the snap. Drops back. Passes left side. That one incomplete. There was tons of contact. And Jordan Matthews wanted a flag. And it's just going to be an incomplete pass. Tons of contact in the secondary. Nobody's sure if Matthews fell down or not. Patrick on the chat saying, can't handle any more wild this season. Patriots going to have to stop that. It seems like it's really windy, too, at Philly right now. Field goal attempt for Jake Elliott, the kicker. 4th and 8 coming up on the field. 42-yard attempt coming up by Elliott on the field right now. Welcome in the Sportscaster, Nick Knack. Thanks so much for joining me. From the right hash, the snap, the hold. This kick is up, and it drifts towards the right, and it is sneaking through the upright. It is good. That was close, but they snuck it through the upright, so 3-zip Eagles lead this game right now. Yes, Jets won today. Jets crushed the Redskins in that game today, Vaughn. That Washington team, ouch. I think they've only scored like 21 points in their last 4 games combined. It's crazy how bad offensively that... Oh, no. Oh, they scored 17. I thought they held them to 3. They scored a lot of points late. 34-17 is the final here. Let's see for Washington. They're 1-9. They barely scored any points. What's that? Wow. They've scored 18, 17. They've scored 35 points winning the past 4 games combined total. That's a problem there. So right now we're just on a commercial break. The big play was the first play of the game, the Jason McCourty pass interference penalty. That's what set up the Eagles in field goal position anyway, and Jake Elliott able to sneak it through the goalpost to start out this game right now. So 3-zip is the score. Let's see what else we got here, guys. As far as we're on commercial break right now, as far as scores going on throughout the NFL, any other games going on or not? I don't think so. I think all of them finished. Cowboys over the Lions 35-27. Colts beat the Jaguars 33-13. Nick Foles, even though he returned, he threw 2 touchdown passes. What a comeback by the Vikings, though. Now 20-zip at halftime, and they came back and won it 27-23 against the Denver Broncos. Ravens crushed the Texans today, 41-7. Oh, Vaughn, man, he's got the Bengals versus Raiders game. That's why, yeah, you're out in California, so they give you, like, the local game. Like, 98% of the U.S. is getting this game right now, and besides California, I think, and Nevada and parts of Ohio are getting that Bengals game, and that's it. Because I think Brent's out towards the Dayton area, so I think unfortunately for him, Dayton and Columbus get stuck with the Bengals game too, and everybody else gets the Patriots game. Because I was looking at the map, it was just like Southern California, and then it was just like parts of Ohio and like Las Vegas in that area too picked up this game for the Raiders. So right now, just on the commercial break, we're going to head right back into this game in a matter of moments here. Patriots will get the football down 3-zip. So we have 13:38 left to go on the clock right now. Patriots were their first time right here after this kickoff, so I'll put that possession arrow, change it up here. So Patriots will have the football right now. So we'll see what N'Keal Harry can offer as Brandon Bolden is back to return this kick here. Oh, there you go, dude. So thanks for his Xbox. He can see the game. Is N'Keal Harry playing? He is supposed to be playing today. So he will be playing today, expected to play. Hopefully we see his number being called out on the field. So just getting ready for this ball to be kicked off. And then hopefully we see N'Keal Harry out there for the first play of the game. That'll be something to see. Have I rented a motorbike before? I actually haven't, Vaughn. I know the neighbor next door when he was growing up, because we have like huge backyards where we live. He had like a dirt bike trail in the back of his house and stuff like that. As that ball goes to the back of the end zone, it's a touchback. So the Patriots will take it over. They'll start at their own 25. Bryson's in Ohio, doesn't have the Bengals game. That's interesting. So it must be like different parts of Ohio. I think if you're out towards like Cleveland and Youngstown, towards that area of Ohio, I don't think you'll be getting that game because you're out towards more like the Cleveland area. But if you're out towards Columbus and Dayton, I think, Louisville, Kentucky, like near Cincinnati, those are like the only 3 cities that will get them near Cincinnati. The Patriots get the snap. Play action. Brady all time. Screens it off left side here to Michelle. Michelle past the 25, 30, 35. Gets the first down and dragged down around the 38-yard line. Pick up a 12. Nice catch on the screen by Sony Michel. That's something that you like to see right there. Usually you see James White utilized in the passing game. Good to see Sony Michel able to catch the football. That was something that he barely even did last year. So first down, great pickup for the Patriots as they move the chains in their first play of the game. Nick Folk. Oh, man. Hopefully Nick Folk can do his job. There's N'Keal Harry. 15 on the field right now, lined up to left side. Sanu going in motion. Brady hands it off up the middle to Michelle. Michelle gain of around 4 to the 40. So N'Keal Harry was lined up there. Number 15 on the left side of the screen as he was in there in the last snap. Michelle in a gain of 4. Or gain of 3, they're going to say. 2nd and 7. So N'Keal Harry making his debut now. He's along the sideline right now. So he came out for that play. 2nd and 7 for the Patriots. Brady drops back to pass. Down the middle. Oh, off the fingertips of Edelman. It's incomplete. A little bit too wide of Edelman right there. Just overthrew it in its stride. It fell incomplete on the play. It's going to bring up now a 3rd and 7. Eagles defense better be ready for this, though. That ball just comes so quick out of Tom's hands. And the wins that the Eagles have got against quarterbacks this year have come against some pretty bad quarterbacks like Luke Falk, Mitch Trubisky. The only quality win against the QB was against Aaron Rodgers on Thursday Night Football. Shotgun formation. Brady takes the snap. Play action. Screens it off again, and that goes off the fingertips of Edelman. It falls incomplete. So that's going to be a going to be a punting situation here for the Patriots with 12:15 left to go in the first. Vaughn saying, man, yeah, that was a bad loss yesterday for UMass against a Northwestern team that's only won 2 games this year. UMass should just go back down to FCS. Like, there's no way that they can compete against any of these teams at the Division I FBS level. Patriots about to punt away this football. Larry Fitzgerald with a touchdown catch for the Cardinals. They lead the 49ers 9-0. As the Patriots boot this one away. Eagles back to return from their own 22. They call for a fair catch at their own 20. So Eagles will get this one back. Offensive line is struggling once again. Oh, man, the problems has been without David Andrews. He is a huge component there. David Andrews, James Devlin, Isaiah Wynn. It's just losing those guys. Losing Andrews is the biggest blow. Like, right before the season starts. That had to be the biggest blow of the team. And now you got random guys in there like Marshall Newhouse that they had to sign like a week before the season started. And they never got caught up whatsoever with their offensive line. So right now we're just on commercial break. Brent saying Bengals just turned it over and then the Raiders fumbled. Oh man, sounds like a mess. Sounds like a mess of a game. Ouch. And the Raiders are 5-4 right now. Another 28-3 comeback. Oh wow, Matt Ryan's old quarterback coach was the coach of the losing team. Wow, never learned his lesson. The UMass nickname is the Minutemen, Vaughn. So the UMass Minutemen. Man, UMass lost to UConn in football. They gave up like 56 points to UConn. They lost to Liberty. They lost to Coastal Carolina. Man, it's just a struggle this year for UMass football. Big problems. They only have one win, and it's against, I think, Akron, who hasn't won a game this year in college football. So right now, everybody, just on commercial break. Just going to update you guys with some scores here. Going to take a look at the NBA for a moment as the Celtics are on right now. Celtics are taking on the Sacramento Kings. Sacramento leading by 4 at halftime, 50-46. But good to see that Semi Ojeleye is actually being able to produce points for the Celtics, which is good. I see his number popping up right now with 8 points and 2 rebounds and a steal there. So interesting that Semi Ojeleye pops up out of all Celtics players for a bench player here. But yes, Semi Ojeleye tied for the leading score alongside Kemba Walker with 8 right now for the Celtics, as they're only scored 46 points on the road against Sacramento. That game is at halftime. As far as the other game out in the NBA, it's the 76ers crushing the Cavs right now, 81-52. And the NFL right now, Cardinals with a 9-0 lead against the 49ers. Larry Fitzgerald with a touchdown catch as Arizona leads it. Yeah, UMass gives up like 40 points every single game, Vaughn. It's unfortunate. They've given up 60, like a good amount of time, too. It's so unfortunate. Like, what UMass, like, they cannot compete in general. They cannot compete when it comes to taking on teams like that. Like, they need to move back down to FCS and take on teams that's close by. They need to be taking on teams like Rhode Island, Maine, New Hampshire, Villanova, Delaware. They can't be taking on teams that they get crushed against at FBS. We're back to action. Eagles with a football from the gun. Wentz back to pass. Wentz pass it. Short left. That one complete, but only for a gain of 2. That's Zach Ertz who catches it. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 8 on the field. Who do I think will win the college championship? Yeah, I'll say Ohio State too. After LSU, what happened last night? LSU gave up over 600 total yards in last night's game. So LSU's defense is just pretty bad. You have to play both sides of the football, offensive and defense. You can't just have a fantastic quarterback that scores like 5-6 touchdowns every game. You have to play defense, and that is something they weren't able to do yesterday. Wentz hands it off up the middle. That's about a gain of 3 and a carry. Bring up about a 3rd and 4 in the field now for Philly. We have 11:20 left to go in the first quarter. Welcome in everybody to the stream for the play-by-play of this game. Miles Sanders, the running back. Patriots have been, yeah, they did a good job defending that. Not letting him run all over like the last game. So they couldn't guard the run at all. They take the snap. Wentz hands it off. Oh, he's going to go drop back in that pass. In the middle, he slings it, and that one's complete for a 1st down. Wow, in between 2 defenders, he gets it for the 1st down. There's a flag down on the play. We'll check the flag, though. This flag came in late. We will check this penalty flag now, as that was a catch. But we'll check the flag. We got 10:55 left to go in the first. And that's going to be on the Eagles. Ineligible receiver downfield by Philly. So they'll just have to repeat 3rd down, and that ball moves back. So ineligible wide receiver. 10:55 left to go in the first. Not a whole lot of upsets there throughout the NFL today so far. Just nothing like last week that was crazy. Oh, wow, UMass hasn't been to a bowl game since 1972. That's pretty awful there, then Von saying. Yeah, they definitely need to go right back down to FCS. 3rd and 9, coming up for the Eagles from their own 22. Wentz from the gun. Sanders lined up to the left side. Wentz takes a snap, drops back to pass now. Plenty of time, releases this one down the right sideline and overshoots his wide receiver. It's incomplete for Mac Hollins on the play. He had him by 2 steps. Just overthrew him out of bounds. So 4th and 9, Philly will have to punt this football away. Hollins had his man beat by 2 steps. He had Jason McCourty beat by 2 steps. Jason McCourty's had a rough game so far. Penalty on the first play of the game that resulted in like a 50-yard pass interference penalty that set up Philly to kick the field goal. So Philly with Cameron Johnson, the punter, will punt this football away. Patriots are back to return now, the punt, and they're going to drift back. Mohamed Sanu, the punt returner, tried to get around one and got wrapped up by a second time, drifting all the way back. So Sanu was better off to fair catch it instead of going back 5 yards. Hey, welcome in, Kidder96, man. Grizzlies beat the Jazz. Yeah, that was on Friday. I called that game Kidder96. So that was Friday night at 8. John Morant had an incredible game. There's 2 young studs up there, John Morant versus Donovan Mitchell, and it was a 1-point game. That was the final score, and Grizzlies won the game. Donovan Mitchell had the ball. He was trying to take up a shot, and he was stripped at the left wing while taking the shot, and it was a no foul, and that's how the game ended. Hey, welcome in, Rob. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Rob must be happy that his Bills got the W again today. All right, 1st and 10, guys. 10-17 left to go here in the first quarter. Brady out of the gun right now. He's got Burkhead lined up to the right side as a running back. 2 wide to the right, Edelman and Sanu. 2 to the left. One of them's Harry. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Burkhead. Burkhead with only about a gain of 1 in the carry and the HB toss towards the left. Brings up a 2nd and 9 here for the Patriots. Not a whole lot of offense on the first drive for New England as Sony Michel got an 8-yard gain off a screen to start out the game, but after that, wasn't really much offensively going on the next 3 possessions. Didn't really go anywhere. They had to punt it away. 9:50 left to go in the first quarter. Brady going out in the gun. They use Burkhead lined up to the right side as running back. 3 straight games for the Patriots with fewer than 80 or more rush yards. That pass to Edelman complete. They get the first down. So Edelman moves the chains as Brady sees him at the right side and picks up that one for the first down. 9:38 now left to go in the first quarter. We welcome you guys over to the channel on Sportscaster and YouTube today. Patriots haven't really taken their shots down the field. Like, we've seen that a couple of times already from the Eagles, taking deep shots. They got a penalty in the first play of the game. Patriots here in the I formation. Sanu going to motion towards the left. Brady takes the snap, hands it off up the middle to Michel. Michel going to the 40, about a gain of 4 on the carry. It's going to bring up about a 2nd and 6 here for the Patriots as we're under 9 left to go in the first quarter. Bengals and Raiders still tied up at 0, and Cardinals leading 9-0 against San Francisco in that game right now. Kidder96, Philadelphia also home. Yep, 76ers. So Philadelphia 76ers playing today in basketball. Same as the Celtics. They're playing Sacramento right now. I formation for the Patriots, 2nd and 7 from their own 40. HB toss over to Michel. Left side here. Michel gets dragged down for a loss of 5. Yeah, there's nothing going on with the blocking. It's been a huge struggle here. As far as the Patriots' offensive line, that has been a problem this season. Losing Andrews, losing Devlin as a fullback, losing Isaiah Wynn. There's been major issues as far as their offensive line this year. Am I doing the Saturday night game? Not tonight. I won't be doing the Saturday night game because I'm only doing this game. I haven't ate dinner or anything. I'll have to do that afterwards. 3rd and 12 coming up. 7:50 left to go in the first. Brady takes the snap, and he just shovels it over. That one caught. They go to the 40, only a gain of 5 to James White. There's nothing downfield. That is an uncharacteristic pass that Brady shoveled off to James White. Hey, welcome in, Zachariah. Yeah, man, Texans, dude, just got destroyed today by the Ravens. Jeez, that was... I watched most of that game, and then they took away that game away because of how, like, much the score was. 4th and 7, the Patriots are going to have to punt the ball second time away from Jake Bailey here. He boots it away. And this ball is going to be drifting back. The Eagles will let this one bounce. Oh, wow, nice punt. It's going to be bounced inside the 10-yard line down at the 5. So Eagles will take over at the 5. So welcome in, everybody, right now. Eagles will get this football right back. I'm just going to do this game for today. I might do a little bit over on Sportscaster for Sunday night or so. But I'm not going to do it all on YouTube for tonight. Because this game falls and I'm going to have to eat something after I finish this stream. These streams go so long, that's why. Yeah, tomorrow's game in Mexico City. Chargers and Chiefs tomorrow in Mexico City. Oregon versus Arizona State, Saturday Night Football. Okay. Savon saying that one. Yeah, Oregon just outside the college football playoffs. So right now we're just on commercial break. I'm going to post in the Sportscaster link if any of you guys want to check out that link. Also streaming on Sportscaster to the computer to the left. Where are the Patriots at today? They're playing against Philly here. They're at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. So right now we're just on commercial break here. Yeah, the 76ers are crushing the Cavs, 85-61. The Kings are up against the Celtics, though, 50-46 in the NBA. There's a couple of scores going on in the NBA. Yeah, that game for me starts at 8:20. I'm not going to do it on YouTube, though, tonight. It's not like the best matchup, though. Bears versus Rams. Both of those teams have been disappointing this year, too. I might do a little bit of that on Sportscaster or so, but I kind of want to catch up on my sleep for tomorrow for work. Hey, what is good? Procaccini Prod, thanks so much, man, for joining me back here on the channel tonight. So Oregon, yes, Oregon should be able to win that game, Vaughn, against Arizona State. That's unfortunate. Oregon's only loss was back on right before Labor Day against Auburn, the first game of the season. It was a come-from-behind win by Auburn on that Saturday night game. And Oregon's probably not even going to make it into the college football playoff 4. Because they're right behind Alabama at number 6. So 7:09 left to go in the first quarter here. Eagles with a football. They'll start out their own 5-yard line. Thank you guys so much for joining me here on the channel tonight. 1st and 10 coming up on the field right now for Philly. Philly with a football from their own 5-yard line. Hey, what is good, Elite Clan? Thanks so much, my man, for joining me back here. Shotgun formation for Wentz. Got a receiver out to the right. Going in motion is Goddard. Hands this one off up the middle for about a gain of 3 and a carry to Miles Sanders, the running back. 2nd down coming up. 7 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Yeah, Procaccini Prod from Sportscaster. Same as Avery from Sportscaster. He's on my Sportscaster stream right now. But it seems like a lot of people that do like Sportscaster and stuff are either from like New England, like a couple of us are from New England, or from like the Philadelphia area. So where's Grayson? I don't know, man. Grayson hasn't shown up again. We'll see if he does later on. Shotgun formation now for Wentz. 2nd and 6 here. Wentz takes the snap, drops back to pass, and passes right side. That one complete to Goddard, or Zach Ertz. 86 got it, but he only gets about a gain of 3 on the reception. Just shy of the first down marker. It's going to be a 3rd and 2 for Philly. Patriots, yeah, they got Gilmore all over Zach Ertz. Thoughts on the Panthers-Falcons game? I did not see that, but if Atlanta had played like that at the beginning of the year, this Atlanta team would be dangerous right now. Like, where in the world has that happened? Oh, wow, Bengals winning 7-0. Oh, man. This Raiders team, they're trying to make a run for the wild card. It's going to get interesting. They take the snap. Wentz passes short left side. That one completed at the first down marker. As they get their man, it is Miles Sanders, the running back, coming out from the backfield. Picks up the first down for Philly. So, yeah, we got a score update here. Cincinnati with the touchdown run by Joe Mixon. Saw nothing towards his right, took it up, circled around, went through the middle, and took it into the end zone. So, yes, Cincy leading with 3 minutes left to go in the first, 7-0 for the winless Bengals. That would be a statement win for the Bengals. They can get that. They've won the last 3 games against the Raiders, too. Ace formation now for the Eagles. They take the snap. Play action. Wentz back to pass. Wentz in the pocket. Wentz, pump fake. Passes underneath to Ertz. Ertz, stiff arm. Past the 20. Oh, breaks a tackle and out of bounds at the 25. Gain around 8 on a catch. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 2. Yeah, that would hurt the Raiders' playoff chances definitely if they lose to the Bengals today. That would hurt their playoff chances big time at trying to get into the wild card round. So yeah, Zach Ertz, what a catch and what some yardage after contact right there with that stiff arm, man. Eagles with the football, 2nd and 1 now on the field. So they go in the ace formation. Aguilar going in motion. Play action. Ertz back to pass. Ertz steps in the pocket. And the step up. Run to his left. Ertz is going to get sacked and torn down right there. Toward that line of scrimmage. Coming up, that was John Simon who brought him down. John Simon was questionable on the injury report this week. There is a flag down, though. So we'll check this penalty flag. He got ripped right down by Simon on this play. We'll check the flag. Oh, wow. Hands to the face by the penalty, so that's another miscue by the Patriots. Illegal hands to the face, automatic first down by Philly. Who do I think will make the college tournament? Oh, for college football semis, for the playoffs there. I'm going to say LSU, Ohio State, Clemson, and Georgia. I'm going to say those 4 will make it in. And for Alabama, since they lost to LSU, they're going to be right outside and looking in. They need somebody to slip up and lose. Doesn't look likely, though, but it could very well happen. 1st and 10 now. 4 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Rough game for the Patriots so far. 2 penalty flags. So we got 4 minutes left to go. Wentz from the gun. Not a whole lot of moving the football either. Wentz takes the snap, screens it off. Right side here. He's going to get some yardage. That is Aguilar. Lucky tackle from behind, though, by Jonathan Jones for New England. That could have been a big gain. Gain of 5 and a catch. So we'll have about a 2nd down and 5 or so coming up on the field here. So we welcome you guys over to Sportscaster and YouTube for this stream. Tons of drop passes this season, though, for the Eagles. They really haven't had any statement wide receivers step up. It's only Zach Ertz, the tight end, that stepped up. I do not want to see that again. That's been a repeat for the past couple of years, Clemson versus Alabama. They take the snap play action. Ertz back to pass, screens it off right side by Wentz as he gets that one over to Goddard, and Goddard gets a big gain on the screen play past the first down marker for about 15 yards. Ouch. Just weaving in and out of Patriot defenders on that screen pass right there. Screened it over to 88. And then he was just, man, he has his blockers up in front. That's something that the Patriots can never do, get blockers out in front. So that's a first down on the play by the Eagles. 1st and 10, 2.5 left to go in the first quarter now. Philly with the football. Ace formation, Sanders in the backfield. Goddard going in motion towards the right. Wentz takes the snap, and this one gets flagged down immediately. We'll check the penalty flag. And, oh no, no penalty flag on it. Timeout on the field. So timeout called here by Doug Peterson of the Eagles. We have 12:19 left to go in the first quarter right now. But stoppage in time, too, on the field. Just taking a look here at just the team stats. Patriots have struggled moving the football. Yeah, 29 total yards by New England. in this game to 61 yards total by the Eagles at this moment. 1st and 10 coming up, 2:19 left to go in the first quarter. Patriots are guilty of 2 penalties for 54 yards total. One of those in the first play of the game, too. That was a crusher. 1st and 10, 2:19 left to go in the first. 13 plays offensively by Philly, only 9 so far this game by the Patriots. Keeping Tom on the bench. That's what the Ravens did, and that's how they were successful, keeping Tom on the bench. That's how the Colts beat Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs. They kept Pat Mahomes on the bench. 1st and 10 coming up, shotgun formation for Philly. Pats need an incompletion to stop some time. They're looking at mixing it up, possibly a blitz. We'll see. They hand it off up the middle here to Sanders. Sanders past the 40 to the 37 of Patriots territory. Bring up now 2nd down and about 6 on the field. So right now we have a little bit of time just taking a look at the score updates going on throughout the NFL. Cardinals leading the 49ers 9-0. Cardinals pitching in a shutout with 12:40 left to go before halftime. Bengals at the end of 1 leading the Raiders 7-zip. Eagles from the gun right now. Wentz, the quarterback, takes the snap. Hands it off to Sanders. Sanders jukes around. One man picks up the 1st down. Wow. Stopped at the 31. Needed to get to the 32, and he got it for the 1st down by the rookie from Penn State. Chase Winovich coming in on the tackle right there for the Patriots. Darren Sproles, he's been in the NFL for so long, 15 years, as the 15-year event went on injured reserve earlier this week. 5th most all-purpose yards in the history of the NFL. This is a run taken off as Wentz. He dives forward to the 25, about a gain of 7 on the quarterback keeper by Wentz. 2016, 2017, 2019, Vaughn putting here. National Championship, Clemson versus Alabama. I think I've seen enough of those two play. I'd like somebody new in there as far as the college football playoffs. 2nd and 2 now. Shotgun formation coming up for the Eagles. They take the snap. And they hand it off to Sanders. Sanders gets past that 1st down marker at the 20. Not a good start at all for the Patriots. Just defensively, they can't stop the run. Sanders is chunking out 5-yard gains. This is not even Lamar Jackson or anything. It's not supposed to happen. This is just one running back here. They're not even mixing it up. They don't even have Jordan Howard today either. So just bad first quarter here for Bill Belichick and his crew for the Patriots as the clock goes down to the end of 1. So we end quarter number 1 here on the stream. Welcome in everybody over to the channel. The game of the week, and the Patriots haven't shown up in the first quarter here. The total yardage here, Patriots with 29 yards total after quarter number 1, and 12 of those were in the first play of the game on a screen pass to Sony Michel. Eagles with 84 yards total right now in the ball game. 7 first downs, 2 by Philly, the 2 first downs for the Patriots. QB comparison after 1 looks like this. Tom Brady 3 for 5 passing, 27 yards through the air. And Carson Wentz 6 for 9 passing, 46 yards through the air. Miles Sanders 4 carries, 20 yards in the ground right now. Sony Michel 3 carries for 1 lonely yard. Rex Burkhead with a carry for 1 lonely yard. That is good for 4 team carries for 2 yards. That is it in the ball game by the Patriots. Right now we're just on commercial break. Score updates from the NFL. Only 2 other games going on. Cardinals shutting out the 49ers, which that one is a surprise. 9-0 Arizona. And the Bengals, another surprise, beating the Raiders 7-zip Cincinnati. As far as games throughout the NBA, there's 2 games going on right now. One of them involving the Boston Celtics. Sacramento Kings leading 60-59 against the Celtics. Jaylen Brown, though, coming out in this second half, scoring now 16 points total for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown is 16, and Kemba Walker with 10 for Boston. As far as the other NBA game, it's all 76ers. Philadelphia up 95-69. The good thing if you're a Philadelphia fan, or if you're even a Boston fan here, you can just watch the basketball games and then More for Philly because they're in the fourth quarter. If you're a Boston fan, you still have 5:18 left to go in the third. But if you're one of those fans, you can just watch the basketball game and then head right over to the football game right after. They'll still have time because football just lasts so long. It's like 3.5 hours for a football stream. So yeah, right now just on the commercial break. Gonna head right back over here in just a moment, everybody. Not a good quarter though for the Patriots, that is for sure. They will look to pick it back up here for the second quarter. Alright, so here we are, Philadelphia with a football. As they have just dominated the total time of possession, 10 minutes and 22 seconds in that first quarter by Philly. It's only 4 minutes and 38 seconds possessed of the football by the Patriots in quarter number 1. Philly inside the Patriots red zone once again for the second time today. Ball at the Patriots 19. Philly takes the snap. Ertz passes the left side. That one complete on the screen. Tries to get her away. Slips a tackle. Sanders slips another one. And then gets stood up around the 14 by Kyle Van Noy and Hightower and a group of Pats defenders. That was the first play of the second quarter. Results in a 5-yard gain by Philly. Second and 5 now for Philly at the 14 in New England territory. Wentz this drive a perfect 6 for 6. Talk about that number 2 pass defense in the NFL. They're going to hand it off to Sanders. Sanders past the 10, turning up field here at the 9-yard line, right at the first down marker. It appears that he has it. So yeah, Patriots just cannot stop the run. By the way, Arizona scoring again. Farrell Cooper with a 5-yard touchdown catch. They lead San Francisco 16-0. So both of the teams that everybody was talking about how easy their schedule was the first half of the year, the Patriots and the 49ers, well, yeah, more for the 49ers right now. They are down 16-0 against Arizona, but if anything could happen, talked about Minnesota earlier today, the Vikings with a 20-point comeback beating Denver 27-23. Philly with the football now. They got it at the Patriots 8. Wentz hands it off up the middle here to Sanders. Sanders takes it for about a 3-yard gain to the 5. Vaughn here in the chat saying LSU, Ohio State, Clemson, and Oklahoma are his prediction to go to the college football playoff. LSU, Oklahoma, and Ohio State versus Clemson. Interesting there. So Oklahoma will make it in, he thinks, Pat, over Oregon. So Oklahoma losing to Kansas State will still be able to make it into the college playoff for over Oregon. Interesting there. And over Alabama. Yeah, 16-0 Arizona beating San Francisco right now. Wow, that's crazy. Second and goal, ball at the 5. Eagles with the football in the ace formation. Wentz takes the snap. Play action, rolls out to his right. He's got a defender right in his face. Wentz signals over left side to the end zone. He's out of bounds. Yep, he is out of bounds. Nelson Aguilar in the catch, but both feet out of bounds. It's incomplete. Yeah, Wentz knew what he was doing right there. Rolling out to his right, passing and signaling Aguilar over to the left corner of the end zone. It's just couldn't fit that one right in. Yeah, Aguilar, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's incomplete. Third and goal coming up now. We got 12:40 left to go before halftime. Shotgun formation for the Eagles as they take the snap. Wentz, back to pass, across to the end zone. He's got it for the touchdown. Wow. Oh, wait. Wait, oh my goodness. He got him on a slant, and Jonathan Jones with an interception. You gotta be kidding me. This one's gonna be reviewable, I think. Is that a touchdown or an interception? We're gonna have to see here on instant replay. Let's see. The ball was taken away by Jonathan Jones. This will be an interception by the Patriots. And they'll take it over at their own 20. Let's see here on the replay. This looked just like Malcolm Butler in the Super Bowl against Seattle. Dallas Goedert right at the goal line. Going in, turning over. That's a simultaneous possession right there. Jonathan Jones rips it right away for the interception. As they cut to commercial break really fast there by CBS. So, right now they cut to commercial break. That is too close to call. They're going to say that Dallas Goedert didn't fully possess the football inside the short part of the end zone, and it will be an interception by Jonathan Jones. That's what it has right now at this stage of the game. So the ball-hawking Patriots, number 1 in the NFL with most takeaways, just got lucky right there, taking it away once again. Wow. So right now, just on this commercial break, Patriots needed that one. That was just like last night, too. There was Oklahoma. What a comeback last night, by the way, here in college football. Oklahoma coming from 25 down. They were down 31 to 10 at halftime. They came all the way back and beat Baylor last night. Yeah, that looked way too close. We're going to have to see here, Ryan. They didn't really give, like, they only gave one replay, and then they cut right for commercial break over here. So we'll have to see. This one, of course, all scoring plays are reviewable. All interceptions, well, this one will be reviewable as far as an interception. That one just way too close. I thought, when I first saw it, I thought that was definitely a touchdown, and then Jonathan Jones just came right away from it. But yeah, about last night's game with Oklahoma, Jalen Hurts had the ball at the half-yard line trying to run it in for the end zone, and he coughed it up against Baylor, but Baylor recovered it in the end zone. But anyway, Oklahoma was ridiculous last night. They ran like 92 plays, and Baylor ran like 45 or something like that in that game. That was insane. And Oklahoma in the second half ran like, I think they ran like 50-something plays in the second half to Baylor's only like 12 or something around that ballpark. It was crazy, like the play differential in that football game last night. Right now, we're just on the commercial break. We're going to have to see what this call is on the field when we get back here. Okay, here we are. They're reviewing this right now. Call on the field was an interception by the Patriots that will result in a touchback starting from their own 20. But it hasn't been confirmed down on the challenge yet. Gene Steratore saying he's going to reverse it. Upstairs, he says touchdown Philadelphia. Of course, that looked like the play is over. Yeah, right there, he's sitting in the end zone with a football. Goddard is sitting in the end zone with a football. And the knee was down, too, in the end zone. So this should stand in a touchdown. Philly should be up 9-0. This should be reversed looking at that replay. Yeah, Goddard has that football right there. Looking at that replay. So here's the call on the field. So, yep, receiver had possession of the ball. That will be a touchdown. So, touchdown for Philly. So, they lead at 9-0. So, that play gets reversed on the field right now. Too little, too late right there for Jonathan Jones. Guess you can say about that one. So, yeah, talk about the Patriots' struggles here. Always like mid-November. It's been a problem past couple years. They played Tennessee around this time a year ago, and they get destroyed against the Titans last year. Not a great start here. They're already down 10-0. 5-yard touchdown reception by Goddard. We got 12:36 left to go before halftime. Here comes on Jake Elliott to attempt the extra point from the right hash. The snap, the hold. This kick is up. This one is through the uprights. It's good. So 10-0 now. Philly leads it in this game. Patriots are going to need to get something going offensively. Take some shots down the field. Do something as far as their offense, because blocking up front's just been abysmal right now for the Patriots. 13th straight game, though, by Carson Wentz with a passing touchdown. That is tied for the longest in the league alongside Russell Wilson and the Seahawks. Of course, the Patriots have another dangerous offense next week that they're going to have to defend. The number 1 offense in the NFL. coming to Gillette, the Dallas Cowboys, next week. Dallas putting up 35 points, by the way, in today's game, beating Detroit 35-27. And they got plenty of receivers. It's not only one good receiver on the team. They got multiple on the team for Dallas there with Amari Cooper, Randall Cobb, Michael Gallup. And, of course, Ezekiel Elliott from the backfield. So, Patriots will get this football right back. 12:36 left to go before halftime. Jake Elliott will boot it away here for Philly. And he kicks this one off. Back to return now for the Patriots as this kick is 2 yards deep in their back of their own end zone. Bolden takes it past the 15 to the 20, tackled around the 23. So Patriots will start out at their own 23-yard line coming up. So we have 12.5 left to go before halftime. So nothing really going on offensively in this game for the Patriots as they will have their third drive to start for this game. 2 first downs, 29 total yards. Eagles out yardaging the Patriots 103-29 at this stage of the game right now. Patriots from their own 23 to start. Shotgun formation for Brady. He's got 2 wide to the right, 2 to the left. Sony Michel in towards his left side as running back. Brady takes the snap. Brady back to pass across, and Sony Michel drops the football, and it could be intercepted. They're going to say it's incomplete. That was close. Hit the ground beforehand. That was way too close in the play right there. Sony Michel with the butterfingers. Dead center right to his shoulder pads, and he drops the pass. There you have it for the second-year rookie. Second-year player here. Looking more like a rookie from last season where he barely caught the football at all. That was Camus Grugier Hill, who almost had the interception for Philly. 2nd and 10 now. Tom takes the snap, drops back, passes this one. That one's complete to Edelman. Somebody reliable who can catch the ball. Leading the team by a long shot as far as receptions on the team. The human magnet, the man made of steel, Julian Edelman for a 14-yard pickup in the first down. 1st and 10 now, 12 minutes left to go before halftime. Julian Edelman was at Boylston Street in Boston last weekend doing a book signing out there. He made a children's book over the course of the bye week. They're going with a trick play. Back to Brady to Burkhead throws it back to Brady deep downfield, and it's, oh my gosh, it was almost intercepted on the trick play. That was the same thing that they pulled out, except they reversed it against the Steelers. In week 1, they tried to hit Dorsett, but he was double covered, and it fell incomplete. Eagles didn't get fooled by that. Tom flipped it to Burkhead, over back to Tom, and then Tom wanted big playability out of it. They just guarded it down the field all too well right there. Dorsett was double covered on the play. It fell incomplete. 2nd and 10 now for the Patriots. In the backfield is Michel. Brady back to pass. This one on the slant. Got him! First down it is. N'Keal Harry, his first ever NFL reception of his career for the number 32 overall first rounder from Arizona State. Gain of 11 by the big body right there. N'Keal Harry goes up, contests passes, and grabs those contested balls right there. Picks up the 11-yarder first down. Activated off the injured reserve after 9 games for that ankle injury. So great to see Harry's got a catch to move the chains. 1st and 10 now. 11:15 left to go before halftime. Patriots with the football. They have it in the ace formation. Burkhead now in the backfield. Sanu going to motion. Brady screens it up, and he's going to fake the screen. They hand it off to Burkhead up the middle, no gain. It's a flag though on the play. We're going to take a look at that penalty flag in just a moment. Brady has completed passes to 17 different players this season. That is the most during a single season career. So much turnover this season as far as the receiving core, especially at tight end. No consistency this year at all at tight end. That penalty is by Mohamed Sanu for the Patriots on offense. A legal shift by Sanu. So Sanu with a legal shifting penalty in the play. $11 minutes left to go now before halftime. Most in NFL history for Tom Brady's 74 different touchdown passes. All the different players. 74 passes, 74 TDs to different players there for Brady. Brady from the gun takes the snap. Drops back to pass all day, all time in the world. Brady going to step up. He's going to air it deep down the right sideline. Got him open. Oh, incomplete. Tip ball out of the hands of Edelman. It's incomplete. That ball got a piece of it. The Eagles defender got a piece of that one right there. Wow. That ball just got tipped right up in the air by Mills and fell incomplete. Edelman could have had a touchdown catch if that ball wasn't tipped up. With that left hand going up for it was Mills. 3rd and 10 now. Patriots with a 3rd and 10 at their own 46. Brady from the gun. Had a couple plays. They were just drop passes. Edelman going in motion right now to the right. 2 wide to the right, 2 to the left. Brady takes the snap, passes. Across the middle, gets the first down, past the 40, to the 35. Ben Watson goes down to the 31-yard line of Philly territory. Picks up a first down as he bulldozes straight over a green jersey defender. So Ben Watson getting activated here on that play. Picks up the first down. 7-7, by the way. Cincy and Raiders are tied up. 1st and 10 coming up. 10 minutes left to go now in the 2nd quarter. Patriots trying to put together a touchdown drive. Brady going from the I formation. They take the snap. Brady back to pass. Brady just going to spike this one to the ground as that is an incomplete pass. Brady was walloped after that pass. That is incomplete. That is incomplete. And people forget to block there, and that is a problem. That is a problem when it's a nobody just blocks. Yeah, Marcus Cannon's having trouble. Oh, what happened to Myles Garrett? He got suspended for the rest of the season from the NFL for picking up Mason Rudolph's helmet and then chopping down Rudolph's helmet on Rudolph's head. That was quite wild. Take a look at the highlight of that one on YouTube, Patrick, when you have a chance. Yeah, Patriots, they've had a couple of drop passes here. Welcome back, Vegas Vix. A couple of drop passes. Ben Watson with a big pickup, but the blocking has been abysmal right now. Brady from the gun. Brady almost got cracked. There were 3 people coming right at him. Had to chuck the ball down. Screens it off left side. That's incomplete for James White on the play. Brady with another terrible pass to the right side shoestring, and James White fell incomplete. It's going to bring up a quick 3rd and 10 here for the Patriots. 9:42 left to go before halftime. Nothing going on. When Eagles throw the blitzes out right now, there's nothing going on in this game here. This Patriots team cannot block. Good to see number 16 in the game, though, for New England. Jacoby Myers coming in on this play right now. 3rd and 10. Vaughn wants his dad to make him a motorized bike to go to his current school. That would be interesting there. I'm sure they probably allow it in the city or where you live, in the area there. We don't have sidewalks or anything where I live. Brady takes the snap. Back to pass. Going to air this one out under duress. And that's incomplete there. Flags all over the place. Edelman falls down. He's the intended wide receiver. We're going to check the penalty here. So penalty flags in the field. Yeah, so they suspended Myles Garrett for the rest of the season and the playoffs if the Browns do make it there and come back for the wild card. Pass interference by the Eagles by Avonte Maddox. Automatic first down for the Patriots as Edelman was the intended target and fell down on the play. Yeah, that is definitely. Edelman just got ripped down by Maddox all the way there. Didn't have a chance to catch the football at all. 1st and 10 now. 9:38 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Eagles have had 3 penalties in that game. That was a big one on a 3rd down, too. That pass would have probably fell incomplete. That was a tough ball for Brady to throw. Now they have it inside the red zone. First red zone trip today for the Patriots at the 20. Brady. Play action back to pass. Brady in the pocket. Brady steps up. Brady rolling out to his right. Going to pass this one over. And another bad pass to Sony Michel. It's incomplete. Sony Michel was on one man right there, right in front of him. And Brady floated it to the right side. By the way, score update. Raiders, they score. Touchdown, wide open. Oakland ties it up. 7-7 against Cincinnati. Oakland trying to make a run here for the wild card. All 5 wins this season by the Raiders decided by 8 points or less. Yeah, definitely. Myles Garrett did deserve that. He might even get he might even get suspended for the start of next year too. Brady takes the snap, back to pass in the pocket. That pass is, wow, that was caught. That was caught by Sanu for like a gain of 4 and a catch. Yeah, Brady looking really shook right now, Rob. The pressure up front is just a problem. I mean, blocking up front is just a problem for the Patriots. They don't have anybody good to block. The offensive line is just... They just ignored running the football because how bad their offensive line is. 3rd and 7. Brady only 7 for 15 in this game for 75 yards. A couple drop passes there. 3rd and 7 now. Shotgun formation for the Patriots. 3 wide to the left. Myers going in motion towards the right. Good to see number 16 into the game. Brady takes the snap, back to pass. All day in the world this time on this pass. Protection's there. Rolls out to his right now. Brady throws this one. He's just going to launch it out of bounds. It's incomplete. No flags on that play. It's going to bring up a 4th and 7 as they will have to rely on Nick. They're going to have to rely on Nick Folk and his abilities to kick the ball through the uprights. Vegas Vicks thinking that the Patriots offense will click during December. Yeah, they got an easier schedule, well, towards the end of December there for the Patriots. That they usually always click towards that time. Nick Folk, 3rd kicker used this season, Goskowski. And then they went to Nugent, now a 35-yarder here from the right hash by Folk. This kick is up, this one is good. So that's good by Nick Folk. And Patriots are on the board. 10-3 to score. Of course, Tom must be frustrated about that. Nothing there as far as the separation. And of course, if you're a quarterback, you don't want to roll out to your right and do the Brett Favre either and chuck it down the middle of the field and have it picked off. That is not what you want to do. At least they got 3 points on the board, but need more points coming up. So right now, just on a commercial break, Patriots with 77 yards total, 103 yards total by the Eagles in this game. And they'll be playing the team next week that did beat the Eagles 37-10. So they get to play that team next week. The team that beat them 37-10 on Sunday Night Football. Yep, Nick Folk on the Pats. The player that missed 3 kicks for the Buccaneers 2 years ago on Thursday Night Football. And it was against the Patriots, and he gets signed 2 years later. By the team, he missed those 3 kicks, and one of them was like a 20-yard chip shot that he missed. That even the announcers, Jim Nantz and Tony Romo, called that game for Thursday nighter 2 years ago and was like, he's got to have this, right? And nope, he doesn't. Yeah, I hope that Isaiah Wynn there, Ryan, will be healthy and coming back for the Patriots. I hope he doesn't get hurt once again, because he is a big component for the blocking as well for Isaiah Wynn. They losing though David Andrews right before the start of the season. That's the big killer there for the Patriots as far as blocking from the center position up front. That's the killer. Also, losing James Devlin and like them in general as a fullback or so. They were using they were putting in a Landon Roberts, a defensive player, as fullback for one of the games because they just didn't have anybody. I don't even think they're going like fullback personnel anymore for this team. They were using Jakob Johnson for a game, who came from the NFL Europe League from Germany to play, and then he got put on injured reserve. But yeah, right now, just on a commercial break, 10-3 to score. Philly will get the football once we get back from these commercial messages. Yeah, Pats definitely do need to get Isaiah Wynn back and healthy and here once again. That will improve the Patriots' blocking ability up front indeed. Alright, so here we are, getting right back into this game right now. Alright, so gonna have the kickoff coming up here by Jake Bailey, who does the kickoff duties even though he's the punter for the Patriots. Eagles will be back to return this kick. Bailey about to boot this ball away here for the Patriots. They're finally on the board. Score is 10-3. Philly back to return here at home as we are in the second quarter of action. Bailey Boots this one away. Philly back to return. That one drifting towards the left. Oh, they muffed it for a second. They get it back, though. Past the 10 to the 20. Oh, they fumble the football. Oh, and Jake Bailey had a chance to fall on it, and it goes out of bounds. So it's going to be Eagles football. Jake Bailey, the punter, almost fell on that ball. And we couldn't see that play at all because of the terrible camera angle that CBS had set up right there. They have a statue of Nick Foles on the field. Brandon Bolden was the one who jarred it loose. And then the ball was kicked and then Bailey had it. And just, oh man. That would have been an incredible story for the rookie punter to recover that one. But, man. Brandon Bolden ripped it out. Let's see here. Fumble forward and out of bounds. Yeah, it's going to be Philly football. It's going to be Philly football. Even the announcers during the game, they didn't even know like what that was because the camera angle was terrible on that last play. Alright, so here we go. Right back into action here. Into game in just a moment. Philadelphia with the football. This actually is, that fumble benefits Philly because the ball actually bounced like 15 yards forward. Or they'll say it's to the spot of the fumble. So they're going to say brought back to the spot of the fumble, which is the 22. That run, about left side, it's a gain about 3 to the 25 by Philadelphia. So it'll be a second down and 7 coming up on the field. By the way, the Patriots haven't beat Philly in 8 years in the NFL. The last one was all the way back in 2011 that they beat Philadelphia in. They've lost the last 2 meetings, of course, Super Bowl 52, 41-33, and then 35-28 back in 2015. That game was at Gillette. Shotgun formation right now for the Eagles. Wentz from the gun takes the snap. Back to pass, pump fake in the pocket. He's being rushed. He's going to get sacked. Drop back at the 13-yard line coming up from behind to make that one. Landon Roberts coming in on the sack alongside Jamie Collins. As both will be credited for half a sack right there. So Patriots finally with a pass rush, getting their first sack of the game. Landon Roberts from behind, Collins up front, and then Danny Shelton coming in a little bit later, right towards that pile. 4 of them just converging on it. Danny Shelton almost came late for that hit. Could have almost been unsportsmanlike conduct right there for a hit to the head late to Wentz, but they didn't give him the flag. 3rd and 17 now for Philly from their own 15-yard line. Wentz takes the snap, rolls out to his right. Wentz, oh, back to pass across the middle. That one's incomplete. Dangerous pass to Jonathan Jones in coverage. A couple other people in coverage right there across the middle. That one falls incomplete, so a 3 and out by the Patriots defense that time. Lane Johnson, the tackle for Philly, he is too questionable to return in this game. You get the snap off, and Johnston, he had running room to actually fake that punt, but he punted it away. Patriots back to return from their own 40. Sanu slips a tackle here, takes it down the right side, past the 40. Oh, hurdles over a man, 45, 50, and Sanu dragged down from behind around the 47. So he gets into the Philly 47-yard line as Sanu. It's a decent return out of it. The Patriots get the football back in a 7-point game. So currently we're just on this commercial break. We're going to head right back over to this game here in a matter of moments, everyone. On the Sportscaster stream, also on YouTube right now tonight. By the way, a couple of games going on for the NBA. Philadelphia 76ers beat the Cleveland Cavaliers today, 114-95. Tobias Harris had 27 points for Philly. Boston Celtics just took the lead with Brad Wanamaker making his free throws as the Celtics lead 87-85 against the Sacramento King for their West Coast road trip here. Game number 2 of their West Coast road trip. They won by 5 late on Friday night into early Saturday morning over at Golden State. Celtics 87-85 with 5.5 left to go in the fourth quarter. Just going to check up on that game actually with the Celtics right now. Let's see here. Who's the leading scorers of that game for the Celtics? I'm going to take a look at it. 18 points by Jaylen Brown. He is the great piece of this team for Jaylen Brown and the young studs of the Celtics. 18 points, 15 points by Kemba Walker, the fourth quarter beast. Got 5 minutes remaining by Kemba. I'm sure that he's going to take over the game in the last 2.5 or so. 11 points by Semi Ojeleye. That's somebody you don't really see score 11 points. Scoring double digits off the bench. And 10 points by Enes Kanter, the center for the Boston Celtics. As far as games going on throughout the NFL right now, Bengals Raiders tied up at 7. Cardinals leading 16-7 over the 49ers. So right now we're just on commercial break. Vegas Vix wonders who will be the starter, for Alabama for the rest of the season. I think it's Mac Jones who's the quarterback. So the backup quarterback, Mac Jones, I believe, will be the starter for the rest of the season. I think he started a couple games when Tua was injured for like 2 games earlier back in October. But here we are, getting right back into this game here in just a matter of moments. Patriots get the football. Tom is struggling passing the ball, but not a whole lot of protection out there. 7 for 16 for Tom, 75 yards. Through the air, and only 2 rushing yards total by the Patriots. They've only ran the ball 5 times compared to 16 passing plays. It's been nothing up front. Yeah, Kemba Walker doing better than Kyrie. Kemba is a leader on the court, that's why. He is a leader. He's somebody that the team plays so well and looks up to, and the chemistry is just entirely changed this season. How incredible the chemistry is for the Celtics. Patriots now with the football from the Philly 47-yard line. Brady out of the ace formation now. He's got 1 in the backfield. James White hasn't received any touches, but he has Burkhead. Hands it off to Burkhead up the middle, diving forward. And a pickup of about 3, diving forward to about the 44-yard line. Oh, man. That was a rough tackle, too. That Sanu got... Okay, Sanu is stretching out along the sideline. Sanu got tackled on that punt return. That looked to appear to be a rough tackle right there. He is stretching it out along the sideline. That was... Ouch. That was rough to see right there. Brady takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Brady in the pocket. Unleashes. And that ball bobbled up in the air. Lucky it wasn't intercepted as Burkhead couldn't hold it. Dropped pass by Burkhead. Another pass that was wide at Tom. You can't blame Tom entirely here in this game. It's the protection. We got 3 green jerseys surrounding you when you haven't even held on to the football for a second. That's a problem. The blocking's been abysmal up front here. Tom is going to get killed in this game if they don't change it up. This has been a problem, especially for 72 Marshall Newhouse. Really needs to start learning how to block. Sanu is back in there, lining up to the left. 6 minutes left to go before halftime. Brady 5 wide right now. You know they're going to pass. Takes the snap. Pass over the middle. Got Edelman first down. 35. Going down around the 31. Picks up the first down. Of course, you know that Brady's going to put it into the human magnet man of steel on a 3rd down play like that. Got a penalty flag, though, on the field. We'll check the flag. We'll check the flag and see if this will stand for the Patriots. Vaughn will be taking notes on how to make a motorized bike tonight. There you go, man. No foul for unnecessary roughness, the refs will say. So first down anyway. So first down by the Patriots as they pick up the penalty flag. Edelman right there in the slant route up the middle all day. That's not healthy, though. When you bang it in like 8, 9 times, 11... 12 times a game to your wide receiver. I know he's top 5 right now in the NFL as far as receptions. Michelle with a handoff right side. Oh, it's going to be a better run than usual here. Gets past the 32 at the 26. Didn't seem like he was going to get a lot. About like maybe a gain of 1, maybe 0. Took it for an 8-yard gain. I'll bring up a 2nd and 2 here. So finally, the longest run of the game. Able to get the outside edge. Something that Sony Michel doesn't really have is breakaway speed. But they picked up a gain of 8, so that's a positive. Brings up a 2nd and 2. Makes this possession here a whole lot manageable for the Patriots. 2nd and 2 now. They have it at the 25. Brady hands it off to Burkhead. Burkhead past the first down marker to the 22. So finally getting the running game going. Able to pound that rock up the middle there. Getting the blocking going. Burkhead tying his shoe. There's an injured Eagle Down in pain on the field, though. Injured Eagle player. That is Nathan Jerry, the outside linebacker for Philly, who is down right now in pain on the field, being checked out and evaluated by the medical staff. So we'll go to commercial break right now on the stream. Thank you guys so much for being a part here. As we're on YouTube, we're on Sportscaster. 49ers just scored a quick touchdown before halftime, 16-10 the score. Bengals against Raiders tied up at 7 with 1:44 left to go before halftime. This game, with 5:14 left to go before halftime, Eagles lead 10-3, but the Patriots with the ball coming up with a 1st and 10 at the Philly 21-yard line. So currently we're just on this commercial break at the moment. We're going to head right back over on Sportscaster, also on YouTube, calling play-by-play of this ball game. So currently we're just on this commercial break here. Rams going to win tonight, Vegas Vix is thinking about. Yeah, I like the quarterback comparison there. I like Jared Goff way better than Mitch Trubisky. So I'll take the Rams there in that game too. I'm not going to do the game on YouTube for the Sunday nighter because I'm probably going to have to... I really want to eat dinner after this and get rest up a little bit for you guys. I'll be on Sportscaster maybe for a little bit of the game though. So if you guys want to join me on Sportscaster later, feel free. I'll be there probably for maybe a half or so, depending on Sportscaster. Or so I might even do a Celtics preview on Sportscaster later tonight because I want to take a look at that Sacramento game. So that's why, since the Celtics play Sacramento, I might do a Sportscaster review about that game. Take a look at the highlights too, since I haven't had a chance to sit down and do that. Let's see here. Celtics against Sacramento. Okay, Celtics fourth quarter team pulling away. They're up 93-88. Celtics trying to go 11-1 this season. So there we go. I should be back on the basketball channel. I think my next stream will be Wednesday. I think it's Golden State versus Dallas. So the Mavericks against the Warriors will be the next game on Wednesday on the basketball channel. See, Celtics are leading that game. See what their schedule is like. They have all West Coast games here. Okay, they got, yeah, it's going to be tougher tomorrow. They have a back-and-back. Oh, wow. So they play tomorrow against Phoenix. Phoenix at 9. Then they got the Clippers on Wednesday. That's a 10 o'clock game against the Clippers. Wow. 1st and 10 now on the field. Brady takes the snap. We're back to action. Screens it off to White. White gets tackled for 2 yards before the marker that they even started to play at. So that one tackled for a loss of 2. We got 4:40 left to go before half. Got a score update here. Who scored before halftime? Raiders? Yeah, Derek Carr. Rolling and running up the middle, diving for the plane, gets it for the touchdown. Oakland taking the lead 14-7 against Cincinnati. This Raiders team, I thought that this Raiders team would finish 2-14, 4-12 this season. No, they are 5-4, trying to tie up Kansas City with a 6-4 record. 2nd and 12 now for Brady. Ace formation, takes the snap, back to pass. Brady passes this one, and diving out, Watson. Did he catch it? Ben Watson catch that? At the 4? Oh, he did. What a catch by Ben Watson. Diving at the 4-yard line for the first down. It's going to be 1st and goal Patriots. Let's see here in the replay. Watson diving out. What a catch by 84. What a catch. You can't see on that last play from behind. It's going to have to be in front. Here's the replay. Watson, that appears his hands under the football. That's a 1st down. Patriots go up, rush this one, 1st and goal here. They rush up quick to the line. Shotgun formation, Brady. Run out to the right now, passing to the end zone. Oh, it almost intercepted. Jumping the route was, oh my gosh. Jumping the route for the Eagles. They almost had a pick. We know how Brady has been with picks in the end zone. He had an awful one against Buffalo. He had a bad one against the Redskins too. He almost had that one picked off as well by Rodney McLeod in the end zone. Brady rolling out to his right. McLeod jumping the route. That ball was intended for Sanu and it fell incomplete. Lucky got that one away. 2 red zone picks this season, by the way, for Brady. He had 2 all the last 2 seasons before that. Brady takes the snap. Play action, back to pass. Brady to the back of the end zone. It is incomplete, out of the hands of Edelman. Avante Maddox coming in. And let's see. Let's see. Was that ball into the hands of Edelman, and then he fell down with it, and Maddox swatted it out. Oh no, that was a clear drop by Edelman. Yeah, Edelman dropped it. Edelman just dropped it. Usually he catches those like 99% of the time. Brady, those numbers looking rough, under 50% right now. 10 for 22 passing the football. You want to be near Lamar Jackson style with his career through the first 17 games, throwing at around 66%. Brady takes the snap from the gun, back to pass, right side. Oh, no, he doesn't catch that. It's incomplete, too. Yikes. 4th and goal. You have an opportunity. All 3 times at the 3. What do? You go for it? That was wide to James White. That was well wide to James White, too. Brady's missing spots left and right here. Field goal attempt coming up for the Patriots. You're going to have to rely on Nick Folk again. Here comes on Nick Folk. Perfect 8 for 8, though, during his career at Lincoln Financial Field. Remember the last time at a 22-yard chip shot, what happened? 2 years ago when Jim Nantz and Tony Romo were on the call, except it was at the pirate ship. This time from the right hash, though, not the left. The snap to hold. This kick is up. This one dead center by Folk. It is good. 10-6. So no announcer jinxed that time indeed, they say on CBS. 3:21 left to go before halftime. Brent's blood pressure right now. Jesus, man. Yeah, that's unfortunate there. He had 3 chances to go into the end zone. And Nick Folk is the savior of this team with 6 points. 6 points right now, putting this to a closer game. Guess they're going to rely on field goals. Yeah, Vegas Vic's pointing out Celtics going to make it all the way this season. Yeah, we'll see, dude. I hope so, man. I hope so. Ravens look like Super Bowl contender. Yes, them blowing out the Texans today. That team looks unstoppable. That wasn't even a close game. Like, that is unfortunate. Just a big dud there for Houston. -92 total yards since that Philadelphia touchdown. Philly with -7. Look at that graphic. If I'm not seeing the scoreboard right now on CBS, but if I saw that graphic heading into the house right now, I think that the Patriots were winning like 28-0 with that graphic on the board. But no, they're still down 10-6. Philly with the football. Still get this on the kick return. Last kick return, they muffed it. They kicked it on the field, and Jake Bailey almost recovered it. Jameis Winston with 4 interceptions tonight, looking at his stat line for the Buccaneers, as this will have to be his last season as quarterback for Tampa Bay. Yep, Nick Folk doesn't have to put his head down. Nick Folk, perfect 2 for 2 in this game, though. Glad to see they finally got a reliable kicker here for his first 2 attempts of this game. He's perfect at Philly, by the way. This is a kickoff. It's going to be a pooch one up the middle. The Eagles field it at the 5. Take it to the 10, 15, 20. Running left side here. 25 spin move. Drag down at the 27. So Philly with a football now. They'll start out their own 27. 10-6 to score. Got a couple duds today in the NFL. Panthers got outscored 29-3. Kyle Allen with 4 interceptions as Carolina got crushed against the 3-win Falcons today. First 4 possessions of the game for the Eagles looked like this. Field goal, punt, touchdown, punt. Last possession resulted in 3 plays, 3 and out, -7. Next year, yep, Patriots play the Rams, so they take on the NFC West next season. So Brady, if Brady does return for his 43 years old for another year, he'll take on Jimmy Garoppolo. This run up the middle. Sanders tried to hurdle over a man, jumped the pile, gains around 4 and a carry. Yeah, Edelman has had a couple huge 3rd down conversions in this game. Ben Watson with that catch, too. Vegas Vicks. That was an incredible catch. That's what set up the Patriots for the field goal in the first place. Yeah, Falcons won 2 in a row. If Atlanta had been like this the first half of the season, this team would be dangerous. They'd be right in the mix of things for the playoffs, but unfortunately, no. They could not learn how to play defense the first half of the season. Shotgun formation now for Philly. Wentz from the gun at the 32. Their own 32, 2nd and 6. They take the snap. Back to pass. Wentz, pump fake, and he gets sacked. Oh, loses the football. Falls on it, though. Oh, Patriots signal that they have it. Oh, they do. Oh, my gosh. How in the world did they recover that? I thought that Wentz fell on top of it. How in the world The Patriots fall on top of that on that play. So Carson Wentz coughs up the football at the bottom of the pile. It's Lawrence Guy who recovers it. Let's see, Danny Shelton, 71 coming in. Wentz, he was on top of it. Wentz was on top of that. And Lawrence Guy coming in. Lawrence Guy's got it. Lawrence Guy has that football, so the Patriots will get this one back. Here we go. Patriots will get the ball. Yeah, 93 right on top of it. Lawrence Guy for the Patriots with a great spot of the football here in Philadelphia territory. Yeah, Panthers right now, Vaughn, they're just falling back to earth. Just like last season. They started out 6-2 last year, and they just collapsed. Brady takes the snap, hands it off this time, up the middle, past the, or about the 20-yard line on the play. Gain of 2 by Sony on the carry. Falcons winning because Dan Quinn wants to save his job. Yeah, you better right now. I'm surprised that they haven't fired him yet. But he is still there. He has a statement. If they win almost all of their other games, he'll be remaining as head coach if they do put together like they would need to win every game, or after that they would have to just lose one game and that's it. Let's see here. Yep, Patriots football, and yes, hell yeah. So Patriots now with the football. We just reached the 2-minute warning here on the channel. So 2 minutes left to go before halftime. Patriots will have the ball at inside the red zone at the Philadelphia 20. 2nd and 8 coming up right after this commercial break. And by the way, Patriots get the football too when we get back into this game for the second half. So Patriots will receive the third quarter kickoff. So let's take a look here. Celtics with a minute left to go. I'm going to have to update you guys this score. Celtics versus Sacramento Kings. Sacramento Kings lead it 98-97 against the Celtics with 35 seconds left. Celtics with a big shot. That I saw the score change. Celtics lead 99-98. Jason Tice with a slam dunk off an assist by Kemba Walker with 35 seconds remaining. And Celtics are up 99-98 against the Sacramento Kings. Philadelphia 76ers won today against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Right now we're on commercial break. Ron Rivera is indeed back in the hot seat once again, Vaughn, for the Panthers. That team is just collapsing right down to the ground at the moment. So currently just on this commercial break, everybody. Gonna head right back over here. I'm gonna update you guys on the Celtics score too, since that is some significance. So yeah, 35 seconds left to go. I'm guessing they called a timeout on the court or something because it's a 1-point game. Celtics lead 99-98. Do I think that Sean McVay is on the hot seat? Not yet. It's only the first year that Sean McVay's team has really struggled, or so. I wouldn't count his actual first season, but ever since the second year with Jared Goff or McVay, he's done fantastic. So what's that then? The last two have been great. 2017, 2018, but I'll give him until 2020. If he has another down year like 2020, like it's been, or so like this year, but he has another game to prove it tonight. Matt Nagy is a head coach though for Chicago. I mean, he was a fantastic head coach last season. This year, I mean, I still like Matt Nagy as a head coach. It's all Trubisky and his fault. They need to draft another quarterback. He is not the answer at all for Chicago. 2nd and 8 now on the field with 2 minutes left to go before halftime here for the Patriots as they have the football. So we welcome you guys over to the channel right now. We're on Sportscaster. We're on YouTube calling play-by-play here this football game. 2nd and 8 now. Brady out of the gun as we're back to action. Goes into ace formation. Edelman now lining up on the left side in motion. Brady, ace formation, takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Brady rolling out to the right. Gonna screen this one off. Right side over to Michelle. And he loses one. Back to the 21. So negative yard on the catch. I'll bring up a 3rd and 9 for the Patriots. So New England will get the third quarter kickoff too. They need to think about moving the chains here on this next play, though. That's the big thing. They need to move the chains. So this is going to be a big 3rd down at this stage of the game, everybody, as we welcome you over to the channel. Philly did call a timeout. We got 1:52 left to go in the second quarter. As we'll have a big 3rd down here on the field. Patriots today, as far as third down conversions, look like this. They are 2 for 6 on third downs in today's game right now. Big third down coming up on the field right now for New England. 3rd and 9. With a minute 52 left to go before halftime, receivers definitely do indeed need to get open here. Ball at the Philly 21. Shotgun formation for Brady. He's got 3 wide to the left. One of them's Edelman. 1 to the right. Takes the snap here. Brady. Back to pass. Gonna air this one out deep down the right side. Overshoots Sanu. It's incomplete. Ah, man. Brady on his passes tonight just haven't been able to drop them into the bucket. It's going to be another field goal attempt coming up from Nick Folk. He has saved his team by putting up 6 points on the board. He's going to have to put up he's going to have to flip that 6 over to a 9. 4th and 9 here. Field goal attempt coming up for Folk. They cannot put it into the end zone. 14 incompletions in the first half of the Tom Brady's 20 seasons here in the NFL. That is a career high for most incompletions in the first half. 39-yarder. On the right hash by Folk. Here's the snap. Here's the hold. The kick. This one is up. This one is good. This guy is keeping this team right now into this game. 10-9 to score. Nick Folk is keeping this team with his kicks into the game. Imagine if that was Gostkowski, what would be happening right now. Philly will get the football. We have a minute 44 left to go. Yeah, man, I wish that Gronk was still playing too. Just not really any production there from the tight end position since there's been so much turnover this season. It's been crazy. I've never seen this much turnover as far as like wide receivers, tight end groups. Like there's been like a new player like each and every like week or so. It's been like a new face to get to know and learn. There's been no consistency there with the tight ends. The weakest spot in the roster, in my opinion, there. That would help out too with the blocking if they had Gronk too. It's another thing with the blocking would be the tight end. Got 1:44 left to go before halftime. Jake Bailey will have to kick off away this football in just a moment. Jake Bailey almost recovered a fumble, too. $1:44 left to go before half. Philly up by 1 point. Bailey will kick off this football right now. And it goes to the end zone. It's out of play. So Eagles will take over at their own 25-yard line now. You got 1:44 on the clock. What happened? Alright, 1st and 10 coming up, a minute 44 left to go before halftime. Patriots defense this season, 20 picks, 4 touchdowns only allowed this season as far as those being passing touchdowns. Shotgun formation now for Philly. 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Philly in their 2-minute drill trying to go down the field. We'll see what the Patriots defense has to offer. They rush him. Pass right side. That one is a battle for the football on the field, and Philly will come up with it. 1st down catch by Nelson Aguilar. I don't know how he caught that for a 10-yard gain. Under a minute and a half left to go. Philly with 1 timeout left before halftime. Pats with all 3. I don't know what Aguilar caught that. 1:20 left to go before halftime. Shotgun formation here for Wentz. At their own 36. Gets the snap. Passes across the middle. That one is complete to Ertz. Gets it to the 47, and they're moving down the field here. Yeah, all 3 kicks made here by Nick Folk in this game. Usually the Patriots are always reliant to put a touchdown, at least before halftime on the board. They have 9 points. That's usually a number that you never see for the Patriots, 9 points at halftime. Back to pass, across the middle once again to Ertz. Devin McCourty with an open field tackle, though. Nice tackle to keep him in bounds. 40 seconds left to go before halftime, 2nd and 2. Eagles inside the Patriots territory, trying to get into field goal range. Patriots will get the football back for the second half. 1 yard to the field goal target line for Jake Elliott. Shotgun formation for Ertz. Ertz takes a snap back to pass. Here comes the pass rush. Steps up into the pocket, and he gets devoured. Sacked down at the 47. Drop back 3 yards. Wentz calls a timeout with 22 on the clock. So Patriots drop him for another sack. Timeout taken by Carson Wentz here on the field. 22 seconds left to go on the third down on the field right after this timeout. Ertz has been a big chain mover on this drive, by the way. Oh, wow. Celtics lost 199. Okay, thanks so much there for the update, Ryan. Yeah, I was trying to wait for that score here, too. Because I know Celtics were up 99-98 with like 35 seconds left to go, and then this drive started down. So, unfortunate for the Celtics, that's a crusher. They're losing by 1 on their West Coast road trip to the Sacramento Kings. 3rd and 5 coming up. I think they got the... Yeah, they got the Phoenix Suns tomorrow for basketball, so they have another game tomorrow. And then they got Denver, I think on Friday. They got Wednesday. They have the LA Clippers. That team is dangerous too, since Paul George is back. They get Kawhi and Paul George if they do play that game. 3rd and 5. Oh, bad snap. Wentz picks it up. Wentz steps up in the pocket and he gets sacked by Kyle Van Noy. Drop back at the 45, and the best part about that is that it takes him out of field goal range. We got... Wow, Patriots are going to call a timeout. Patriots are going to call a timeout with 10 seconds remaining. So interesting. So Patriots call a timeout here. Rutgers lost again, Vaughn saying here. Yep, they lost again yesterday. Carson Wentz got sacked, dropped back for like a 10-yard loss by Kyle Van Noy. And Belichick elects to call a timeout with 10 seconds left. So 4th and 12. Actually, they put back 4 more seconds on the clock. So 14 seconds left to go before halftime. So this could benefit the Patriots right now. Let's see if they do get some type of magic here on a punt return that could flip up the fields. So we'll see. 4th and 12 coming up. Belichick must know something in the book right now. Michael Johnston gets the snap, punts it away from his own 35. Back to return for the Patriots. Nobody there. That ball goes inside the 10. Bounces back to about the 17. So 17-yard line. 2 seconds left to go before halftime with a 1st and 10 coming up for the Patriots. I would most likely think you would just take a knee. I think Belichick took the timeout in case they wanted to return it, but there's no way. It's just a Hail Mary shot you're taking here before halftime. You don't want anybody to get hurt either before halftime. Never mind how bad the pass protection has been. Because you're going to have to get deep downfield with a terrible pass protection too. So let's see if they actually run a play or they'll just go and take a knee. And that's what the Patriots will do. They'll take a knee here. So we'll go into halftime 10-9 to score. So Brady takes a snap, takes a knee. We head into halftime right now. Patriots will get the ball to start out the 3rd quarter though on YouTube and Sportscaster here for the stream. So thank you guys so much for joining me here on the channel tonight. We're going to go right into halftime, by the way. So Celtics losing a crusher, 100-99. Daniel Tice, though, with a double-double, 14 points, 10 boards by the Celtics. Jason Tatum with 14 points and Kemba Walker with 15. Kemba with no 3-point shots. That's why the Celtics lost, because usually his ability to hit 3-point shots is pretty much existent in every single game, but he did not hit a 3 today. As far as Jaylen Brown, he was the leading scorer, 18 points for the Celtics today. They just fell to the Sacramento Kings, 199. Let's see here, first half here, so we'll take a look at it for the Patriots and the Eagles right now. Rutgers, indeed, they need to start winning games if they want to play in the Big Ten. Tom Brady with 14 incompletions, the most in the first half during his NFL career, in his 20-year career for Tom. 11 for 25, that is well below 50%. That is not good for a completion percentage today. 11 for 25, 103 passing yards. A lot of the passes have been bad too, but it's been more like the pressure trying to get to Tom as well. Just not a whole lot of blocking up front in these screen plays that Tom is nowhere to throw the football to, except launch it way earlier than usual. Sony Michel with 11 yards on the ground. That is it. Patriots 10 carries for 18 yards total. That is not a good number at all. Philly rushing the football 12 carries for 55 yards, though. Patriots sacking Carson Wentz in the first half 4 times. One of them was a fumble. It was recovered by Lawrence Guy, the Patriots, and set up another field goal. 3 field goals by Nick Folk. That's why they got 9 points on the board right now at halftime, while Carson Wentz did have a touchdown pass, simultaneous catch in the end zone tied up with Jonathan Jones, but the ball was awarded to the Eagles receiver for the touchdown by Dallas Goedert, the tight end. He's got 2 catches for 26 yards in this game. Zach Ertz, the main target, 5 grabs, 36 yards. As far as the Patriots sacks in this game tonight, let's take a look at that right now. As far as their sack totals here. 1 sack by Danny Shelton, another sack by Kyle Van Noy. Then you got a sack by Adam Butler in this game for the Patriots. There was another one right before halftime, 2. As far as the team stats in this game today, it looks like this. 11 first downs by Philly, only 9 first downs by the Patriots for 121 total yards. Patriots had like 27 total yards in that first half. But now with 121 yards total in this game right now. We're just currently on commercial break here, everybody. Right now at halftime. Let's see here what we got for the scores throughout the NFL tonight. We'll take a look at that right now. Raiders leading the Bengals 14-7. 49ers up against the Cardinals 17-16. As 49ers have scored 17 straight points. Jimmy Garoppolo, 2 passing touchdowns. So right now, just on commercial break, and we'll head right back after this halftime finishes up here. Of course, for the Patriots, they need to start running the football a whole lot more, mixing it with rushing and passing, non-existent there as far as running the football. Let's see here the play selection. I'm actually curious about the play selection in that first half right now. Wow, gonna get some ice tomorrow. They say icy conditions out there in New England, but let's see your play condition. Let's see your play in the game right now. It's got 25 passing attempts to the passing to rushing in this game for the Patriots. As far as the play distribution, looks like this: 25 passing attempts by Brady to only 11 rushing or 10 rushing attempts in this game in that first half by the Patriots. So they really need to do a better job there with the football, as well as far as mixing it up a whole bunch more. They struggled in that first half to do so. Alright, so yeah, 49ers in a tied game right now, Vegas Vic's pointing out. I've got my score on ESPN. I've got 17-16. It says 49ers leading. So it says over here 17-16. So 49ers must have got the extra point to go up by 1 point there. Raiders leading the Bengals 14-7. Let's see here what we got. Bears versus Rams, Sunday Night Football. That's later tonight. And the Chiefs against the Chargers in Mexico City. So that's another game. That'll be going down tomorrow night at Monday Night Football. As far as the Patriots' schedule coming up, they'll be taking on the #1 offense in the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys, next Sunday, same place. Well, same time. They'll be at Gillette this time, though. Cowboys coming off a win, 35-27 on the road against Detroit. As far as the Patriots' schedule, that Dallas team also beat Philadelphia 37-10 on Sunday Night Football last month. And then after that, the Patriots will travel to Energy Stadium to host the Houston Texans on December 1st. And they'll take on the Kansas City Chiefs on December 8th. They got Cincinnati at Cincinnati on December 15th. Then they got the Bills on December 21st, that game is at. That's a Saturday, by the way. So they announced those times Saturday on NFL Network. I believe that game is also on WBZ4 in Boston. So hopefully I can cover it for you guys over here as well. Yeah, 17-16. Yep, 49ers up by 1 against the Cardinals right now. So 17 straight points by San Francisco. And then the Pats close out the season with the Dolphins on December 29th. That's the Patriots' upcoming schedule there coming up. But, yeah, Philadelphia's defense with 3 quarterback hits on Tom Brady. 14 incompletions by Tom, the most in the first half of his career. Yeah, there was just nothing there. As far as the blocking up front, Tom had multiple passes that he had to get away way quicker than usual there because there was no blocking up front. A couple of times there were like 3 defenders right in his face as he received a snap like milliseconds later. He just had to pass the football someplace. And those numbers aren't good. 11 for 25 by Tom, 103 passing yards. Carson Wentz is 11 for 16, 87 yards at the half, and a touchdown pass that he threw to Dallas Goedert and a ball tie-up that resulted in the Goedert offensive touchdown there for the Eagles. What will be the score of UMass and Ohio State play? Yeah, that score will probably be 84-0, Vaughn. Unless it turns out to be 69-0 maybe, but I'd say definitely 84-0 like Oklahoma State versus Savannah State back in like 2012 or so. I think Oklahoma State put up 84 points against them. Wouldn't be surprised. They could even hit 100 if they really wanted to, if they would like, if they elected to play Justin Fields for the whole game. But yes, how I see the college football Heisman, I see Joe Burrow going number 1. Justin Fields will get number 2 behind Burrow in the Heisman. So Burrow will win the Heisman for my predictions, and then Justin Fields at number 2. And then a couple other players in there, I think. J.K. Dobbins will be in there, the running back for Ohio State, probably top 5. I think Chuba Hubbard for Oklahoma State's had a fantastic season as well. He should be top 5 too, what he has accomplished on the field. And then Jalen Hurts of Oklahoma. He could find his way into that top 5 as well for the Heisman. So right now, everybody, just on this commercial break, going to head back to the second half in a little bit. Yeah, so in football, I said, yeah, that score could be 84-0 upwards to 100 plus maybe for Ohio State beating UMass. It's that bad of a matchup. Yep, Tua is hurt. Tua is done for the season, unfortunately. He got carted off the field yesterday for Alabama, so that's unfortunate. So I wonder how much that will affect his draft stock, too, because he was supposed to be probably top 5 in the draft. Vegas Vic selecting Ohio State all the way in the playoffs. Yeah, they need to be back there. I think they definitely have a legitimate shot. Them against LSU, we'll see. I feel like the college football final could be Ohio State versus LSU, but remember, defense wins games. And that Ohio State team defensively is so much better than LSU. LSU allowed 600 yards total and still got the victory last night. Alright, so we just finished up halftime. We're going to head right back into the third quarter here in just a moment. Going to update this graphic for you guys over here. Put this as the third quarter. Ooh. And Patriots will receive the third quarter kickoff too. So that's how this will start out. Hey, welcome in, Sam. Thanks so much, man, for joining me on the broadcast right now on Sportscaster. Yeah, so hopefully better stuff will go on in the second half here with the Patriots in this one, man. Nick Folk saving this team with 3 field goals. Perfect 3 for 3 right now. Julian Edelman and a couple big third down chain movers. Ben Watson with an incredible catch all the way down, diving at the 4-yard line. Except Tom Brady with 14 incompletions right now is most incompletions ever in the first half. It has been rough so far for him with the pass protection in general. It's just been a problem in this game. They haven't really done much mixing and matching. 25 passing attempts by the Patriots in the first half compared to only 10 rushes for 18 total rushing yards in the first half by the Patriots. So hopefully better luck here in the second half for New England. So we welcome you guys over to the stream right now. Sportscaster on YouTube. Getting ready for the second half here in just a moment. Patriots will receive the third quarter kickoff as well. Patriots outgaining the Eagles by 10 total yards in the first half. 121 to 111, too. As far as the third down comparison, it looks like this. Patriots 2 for 7 third down efficiency, 2 for 6 for Philadelphia in this game right now. Currently, we're just on this commercial break. We're going to head right back over in a matter of moments on Sportscaster here in YouTube with this football game. All right, here we go, guys. We're getting right back into the third quarter in just a moment. Close game here, 10-9 to score on Sportscaster and YouTube tonight as I call play-by-play. This one taking place at Lincoln Financial Field, home of the Philadelphia Eagles for this game. First half highlight, the game's only touchdown by Dallas Goedert on the tie-up possession with Jonathan Jones, but he was able to corral it in for the touchdown catch. So second half, hopefully the Patriots have been able to just block up front is the main priority here for New England. They need to do that, block up front big time, because Tom Brady was just, man, there were defenders in his face left and right in this game, in that first half right now. To get ready back for the second half in this game, Patriots will receive this kick to start out the third quarter too. Patriots did get a pretty good turnover on that fumble recovery too, which set up the field goal. It's just punching it into the end zone. They haven't been able to get anything into the end zone in that first half. And rushing the football, another problem there for the Patriots. They've been one-dimensional all season, passing the ball. Their most yards total on the ground has been against the Redskins, running the ball this season. And Sony Michel had 91 yards on the ground against Washington. So here we are, back to action, everybody, on the stream. Brandon Bolden back to return this kick here for the Patriots. Jake Elliott boots it away, back here to start the third quarter. Patriots with a football, and Bolden returns it a yard deep from his own end zone. Past the 5 to the 10 here, right side, 15. Bad return, being knocked backwards at around the 13. He's being swarmed by green jerseys. They say forward progress back at the 16, so that's where Bolden got the forward progress on the kick return. So here comes out the offense with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots right now. First and 10 coming up on the field. Patriots with the football to start. Third game of the season with fewer than 20 total rushing yards in the first half for the Patriots. They need to really run it, and finally they get something. Jet sweep left side, past the 20, Sanu, diving over an Eagle player right there. So he picks up about a gain of 8 on the jet sweep end around carry towards the left for a gain of 8. Brings up about a second and short. Went right over Malcolm Jenkins on the carry, too. It's the first play. That's how it starts out with the third quarter. They go hurry up. Up the middle here with Burkhead pushing the pile forward. There you go with your blockers up front. Pushing it even more to the 30 to get the first down. So that's what you want the blockers to do. Push the pile forward, and they finally did it with Rex Burkhead on the last play. So now trying to mix it up for the Patriots. 2 rushing plays. They're able to get a first down out of it. Ball at the Patriots 30 now. Ace formation in the backfield. Now they're going into the shotgun 5 wide empty backfield here for Brady. Brady. The gun right now, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Takes the snap, Brady. All time in the world. Pass across the middle. This one on slant. Complete here to Dorsett. Gets it. First down. Diving for that mark at the 40. A 10-yard pickup by number 13, Philip Dorsett. His first catch of the game at this point right now. So finally, they're getting these players going right now. They're going hurry up to the line, too, to tire out the Eagles' defense. Ace formation, Burkhead in the backfield. Edelman going in motion towards the right. Brady takes the snap. Play action. Back to pass. Brady dumps this one off to Burkhead on a little shovel. Burkhead bouncing off a tackler. Left side, 45-50. Pass midfield, 45. Eagles territory to the 40 to the 35 and down at the 30. Gets the first down. We got 13-15 left to go in the third. Right there. Rex Burkhead looked like he was going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage, able to get the stiff arm down there and get towards the left sideline and pick up a huge gain. That's the gain that they needed. Big playability right there for the Patriots. They got it. First and 10, 13 minutes left to go in the third. They got it at the Eagles 30. Player coming off late. They could have snapped it and got a penalty right there, but they weren't lined up in time. Patriots from the gun. James White going in the backfield. They need to use him. They screened it over right side. That's a catch for about a gain of 1 by Sanu. He was lined up in the backfield. Brings up a 2nd and 9 from the 29 of Eagles territory. Vaughn's saying here these teams have to draft players from colleges like Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State, not players from North Carolina and Duke. Yep. Those ACC basketball schools that they drafted players from that haven't been living up to their NFL hype right now, being taken way too soon in the draft. Ace formation right now for Brady. Brady takes the snap, drops back to pass left side. That one complete at the 21. Not enough for the first down, but a gain of 8 on the catch. It'll be a 3rd and 1 coming up for New England. 1 yard away from the red zone for the Patriots. Yeah, Tua draft stock with that injury, that's going to hurt big time there for his injury, unfortunately. Brady, they hurry up quick here. Brady hands it off the middle. Gets past the first down marker, past the 15, now to the 14. They pick up a first down. That is a gain of 7 on the carry by James White. So finally, James White able to get some touches in this game. They brought up 28 into the game. Now he returns as a wide receiver. Lines up to the right side here. Alongside Sanu in the middle between that. Got 5 wide. Edelman lined up in the slot towards the left. Brady takes the snap. Drops back to pass left side. That one out of the reach and completed. Dorsett brings up a 2nd and 10. This Patriots team is that type of team that will just go down the field. 10 play, 12 play scoring drives to the end zone. 12 plays, 75 yards or something like that. It's the typical Patriots team. Brady takes the snap. Hand off to White. Nothing there. Lost a yard at the 15. 11 and a half left to go now in the 3rd quarter. 3rd down and 11 coming up for the Patriots. It's not the type of big play ability team like the other teams in the NFL that will go like 2-3 plays down the field and get a touchdown. They're more like 12, 13, 15. They put together long play drives and get to the end zone. If this game was like a minute left to go and the Patriots needed to go 80 yards downfield, they are definitely they're good luck with that. Patriots take the snap from the gun. Brady screens it out right side here over to Edelman. And oh, they're going to go to the end zone off of that. They get the touchdown. Oh my gosh, off the fake pass right there. We're going to have to see what happened. Edelman finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. That was crazy on the trick play. 15-10 to score. What a play right there. He found Dorsett in the middle of the end zone on the play. Patriots take the lead. Let's see that replay right here. Brady from the gun. Edelman going in motion. Former college quarterback from Kent State. Brady screens it over to Edelman. Passes to the middle of the end zone wide open as Dorsett and grabs it for the touchdown. What a play. What a play right there. Wow. Cannot believe that just happened. They're going to have to go for 2, I believe. They're up 15-10, so they're up by 5. You want them to be up by 7, so that's indeed what they're doing. They are up now, 15-10. Sanu going in motion towards the right, 2 to the left. James White in the backfield lined up to the right side. He's going to hand it off. Up the middle to White. White to the goal line, diving forward for the end zone. And yes, he is. He's in for the 2-point conversion. 17-10 now. Patriots up by 7. James White gets the carry up the middle, dives forward for the touchdown. Let's see where that knee was. So that's close. That is close right there. I think he got it, though, for the touchdown. I mean, 2-point conversion. So right now, 17-10 to score. Philly, we get the football right after this commercial break, everybody. What a game. What a game going on. Great comeback here by the Patriots. Other games going on in the NFL right now. 17-16, 49ers lead it against the Cardinals, where that game's time is 3:49 left to go in the 3rd. Raiders leading 14-10. What a pass, though. Using some trick plays out of the Bucs to get back at what Philly did 2 years ago in the Super Bowl for the Philly special. Patriots using that one. Brady over to Edelman. Edelman passing it to the middle of the end zone to Dorsett for the touchdown. So great play design right there that Josh McDaniels drew up straight from the playbook as the Patriots are leading this game back out in front for the first time in today's action here, 17-10. They're able to use the hurry up. That was the good key component right there, was the hurry up offense for the Patriots. How well they were able to use that hurry up too. Able to get down the field on that play drive. Patriots now with 203 yards total. Eagles with 111. Eagles will get the football right after this commercial break. 13 first downs by New England, 11 first downs by Philly. So right now, just currently on commercial break, we're going to head right back over to the stream right after these commercial messages. Yeah, I know Mr. Bad Dog Vaughn. Yeah, the Daniel Jones draft video with Mr. Bad Dog. He's the man, dude. Man, he was so mad about that video there. He was just screaming out in it. But yeah, dude, I know Mr. Bad Dog. He does fantastic there. He's an awesome play-by-play man. He does all like Giants content and stuff like that. He does a fantastic job. Alright, here we go, guys. We're going to get right back into this game here in just a moment. Yes, indeed, Patrick. Sure, definitely. It looks like a different game compared to the first quarter here for the Patriots. Using that hurry-up to their advantage. Putting in some mixing some of the trick plays into there. They did a jet sweep. They threw that one. Brady to Edelman on a screen. Passed it over to the middle of the end zone for a touchdown. They did one of those plays similar in the first half. Wasn't able to get it on a deep shot to Sanu, but that time they were. Patriots kick this one away. They're going to field it. Philly at the 1-yard line. They take it past the 5 to 10 up the middle here. 15-20. Get dragged down at the 26. So Eagles now with the football. They're going to start out from their own 26 with Carson Wentz. Patriots in this game have sacked Wentz 4 times for 31 yards lost already in this game. Edelman is a perfect... Yeah, Edelman right there with that pass. Edelman a perfect 1-for-1, 15 yards. With a QB rating that's perfect, 158.3. We're back into this game. 1st and 10 here for the Eagles. They go from the gun. Sanders lined up to the left. They take the snap. They're going to hand it off up the middle. Bouncing off tackles now as Sanders dragged down to the play by Adam Butler back at the line of scrimmage for the Patriots. So no gain there. Back at the 26 will be a 2nd and 10 for Philly. We got 10.5 and ticking down left to go in the 3rd quarter. Welcome into the stream, everyone, tonight on Sportscaster and YouTube for the play-by-play. 2nd down and 10 here. Coming up on the field right now. Shotgun formation for the Eagles. Carson Wentz, 2nd and 10 from their own 26. Wentz takes the snap. He'll go play action. Back to pass. Wentz pass across the middle. That one is tipped and bobbled and incomplete. Intended for Dallas Goedert, the tight end. In coverage, he had it in his hands and dropped it. Yes, indeed. Julian Edelman, a future Hall of Famer. I hope he makes it to the Pro Bowl this season. He's put up big reception numbers this year for Julian Edelman. I really do hope he makes it to the Pro Bowl. 3rd and 10 coming up for Philly. 9:59 left to go in the 3rd. This would be a huge statement for the Patriots defense if they can stop them right here and force another 3 and outs. Patriots with 176 total yards since the 1st quarter. Philly with only 27. From the gun, oh, somebody might have stepped off sides, but they didn't snap it. They didn't snap it. No flag anyway, since they set themselves back up. That slant across the middle. It is called, but short of the 1st down marker by Jordan Matthews. And it will be a 4th down as Philly fans are booing right now. 4th and 4. You don't like the play call at all. They signed this guy off the street. Jordan Matthews, a former Eagles player who was a free agent for almost a year. Didn't do anything the year before with Tennessee. He played with Philadelphia back in, I think, 2016. Caught the football, but only a gain of 6. Bad play call right there. 4th and 4 coming up. Philly will have to punt it away. Patriots back to return this punt. Patriots standing back at their own 21 with Sanu. Sanu calls for a fair catch at the 20. So Patriots will start off at their own 20-yard line. When we get back in this game, they have the lead 17-10. Great drive to start off. The hurry-up worked well on the first drive for the Patriots and the trick plays. Can they keep it going? We'll see right after this commercial break. Yeah, Patriots defense has been fantastic here. Starting out that drive, they were at the end of the 2nd quarter too, just fantastic. Getting a lot of pressure on the quarterback, that is the thing. Getting a lot of pressure up front on Carson Wentz, that's been the key here. But yeah, I do agree, not consistent as it should be. The 1st quarter, it definitely isn't consistency there in the 1st quarter, allowing that touchdown to start out. They were getting ripped to shreds in that first drive, but now they're able to stop the run, though, with Miles Sanders. Sanders only 33 yards in the ground. A lot of that was happening on the first quarter of the game. They couldn't stop it all in the first quarter. So Philly rushing the football 55 yards in the ground. Patriots now with 38. They were heading into halftime with only 18. They got 20 rushing yards in the last drive, though. Currently, we're just on this commercial break. We're going to head right back in just a matter of moments. Score updates for you guys right now. 14-10 Oakland leading Cincinnati. And the Cardinals just kicked the go-ahead field goal and sacked Jimmy Garoppolo as Arizona leads with 2:48 left to go in the third quarter, 19-17 against the San Francisco 49ers. Why can't John Bull, Vaughn is saying. So why can't John Bull? Well, I'm not sure there, Vaughn. I haven't bowled with him since, probably since we've been, 16 years old. We last went, bowling. His family took us out bowling, I think, when we were both 16. So it's been 8 years since I've last seen him bowl, but he probably uses gutters anyway or something like that to bowl, or he just doesn't go bowling in general. I don't know. Eagles using a backup, though. For running back, yeah, they're using Miles Sanders, who is usually more the pass-catching back, but they're using him because Jordan Howard is injured. So Jordan Howard isn't playing today, and Jay Ajayi, who was signed a couple of days ago for Philadelphia, isn't playing in this game. He is inactive. So I guess he didn't learn the playbook in time, I guess. Yes, Cowboys versus Patriots next Sunday. That should be a great game, too. The #1 offense as far as total yards in the NFL with Dallas. It's just Dallas this year, they've had too many turnovers. They can put up 400, 500 yards a game. It's just they turn over the ball a lot. 1st and 10 here on the field. Dallas scored 35. They got the victory 35-27 today against Detroit. Patriots now with the football. They start out their own 20. Brady at 50% now. He's got there 15 for 20. 152 through the air. Brady. Play action. Screens it over left side here. He sets this one up. Oh, slips past the tackle. Moves for about a gain of 5 on the reception to the 25. As that was N'Keal Harry, his second catch of the game. Gain of 5. Harry now has 16 receiving yards. So there we go. Using the rookie from Arizona State. Getting him into the game. Getting him some targets here. James White with a carry. He tried to slip past the tackle. Dragged down from behind at the line of scrimmage. Looked like he could possibly get the edge there in that run, too. 3rd and 5. 8:40 left to go in the third quarter. Patriots in the quick 3rd and 5. They could have snapped that football as 2 players were going off late off the field for Philly. Brady from the gun right now. 3 wide to the right. Takes the snap. Brady. Back to pass in the pocket. Brady stepping up. Oh, he's going to air it out deep. Deep. Wow. He overshoots him by 5 yards. Ben Watson, not really your deep target. Overshoots him. No penalty flag. So Jalen Mills in coverage. That'll be a 3 and out for the Patriots. So Philly finally found out that time how to stop the no huddle. Oh, wow, we just got the Monster Energy Cup champion. If that is confirmed, I'm just going to look it up here for you guys. So, that NASCAR race at Homestead, Miami just finished, too. That is a punt all the way to the 20. Ooh, that was dangerous. Boston Scott almost muffed that for the Eagles, but he got it. Wow, that was dangerous. 17-10 to score. Philly will start out from their own 20 when we get back to this game. Let's see here. Just going to take a look and confirm that for you guys. Yeah, this one's been final at Homestead, Miami. Kyle Busch gets his 2nd career Monster Cup Energy Series title with his win today at Homestead, Miami. So number 18 in the M&M's car. Wins it all this season. Which, oh, wow. So he beat Martin Truex Jr., finished 2nd, who I believe finished 2nd in the standings. Kevin Harvick finished 4th, who I think he finished 3rd in the standings, too, for Harvick. 1st and 10 here, 8:18 left to go in the third quarter. They start from their own 20. Eagles with the football. They go play action, short left side, complete to Ertz. Nice open field tackle for a yard. Lost by Terrence Brooks in the tackle for the Patriots. Bring up a 2nd and 11. Terrence Brooks used last season for the New York Jets. They thought he'd be used more as a special teamer here for the Patriots, but getting his snaps on defense and proving right there with that open field tackle on one of the best tight ends right now in the NFL, Zach Ertz of the Eagles. 2nd and 9, 7:50 left to go in the third quarter as we welcome you guys over to the stream tonight. 17-10 the score. Eagles with a football at their own 20. They're in the ace formation. Sanders in the backfield. Goddard going in motion. Wentz takes the snap. Play action. Back to pass here by Wentz. Underneath. Ooh, that was almost intercepted off the fingertips of John Simon. It fell incomplete. There's a flag down on the play. We'll check the penalty flag. Check the penalty flag here. We have 7:30 left to go in the third. Let's see. Tony Romo thinks it's on the defense. Let's see what the call is on the field. And it's hands to the face by the defense. Hands to the face penalty here by New England. Be a first down. Automatic first down. So illegal hands to the face by Dietrich Wise Jr. for the Patriots. That is a killer right there. This might be his final year in New England. He was right on the bubble to get a roster spot during preseason. Vaughn says in the chat he knows all his tools. Rip saw, cross-cut hammer, tape measure, screwdriver, nail, and nut. There you go, dude. Alright, 1st and 10 coming up. 7:30 left to go in the third quarter. Ace formation now for the Eagles. They're on 25. Wentz takes the snap, hands it off here. Oh, that's a big run. Past the 30, past the 35, dragged down at the 37. Gain of 12 in the carry. They found a hole by Boston Scott, the backup running back for today's game, number 35, and the primary punt returner, too, for Philly. So the Eagles found a gap on that last time. It was all the way back in the first quarter when their last gap they found, but they found that one for a gain of 12. Ball now at the 37. Eagles in ace formation now with Wentz. In the backfield, Sanders. 6:50 left to go in the third. Wentz hands it off up the middle. That time, no gain, no gap at all. Back to the line of scrimmage. 0 yards. So we got 6:40 left to go in the third. Boston Scott checks off the field now towards the sideline for Philly. He's got 5 carries for 25 yards in this game tonight. 2nd and 10 here for the Eagles on the field. Welcome in everybody on Sportscaster and YouTube for the stream. 2nd and 10. In the shotgun formation, the quarterback Carson Wentz. He's got 3 wide, all bunched up to the left, 1 to the right. Wentz, oh, somebody moved. Patriots and Kyle Van Noy signaling on the offense. We'll check the penalty flag. I think it was a green player, too, that moved. Green jersey here. We'll take a look at the flag. Philly saying the Patriots move. We'll take a look. False start by Philly. So 5-yard penalty by the Philadelphia offense. Still 2nd down. That was a Philadelphia offensive line gaff right there by Isaac Sumalo on offensive line. He moved right there for Philly. 2nd and 15 puts them back 5 yards with 6:10 left to go in the third. Four penalties for 26 yards in this game by Philly tonight. Philly going out from the gun right now with Carson Wentz from their own 32. Wentz out from the shotgun, 1 wide to the left, 2 to the right. Wentz takes the snap. Back to pass right now, drops back, steps up and throws. Right side deep down the right sideline and off the fingertips of the man who came back from the team down the street, Jordan Matthews. Just drops the football down the right sideline. It's incomplete. That's a tough catch that you need to be there since August to make for Jordan Matthews. And being there for a week or so for this team, it doesn't help at all trying to make a difficult catch down the right sideline with 2 feet with a toe tap and bounce like that. They're in desperate need of wide receiver help. That's why. Vaughn saying in the chat, last year a boy from his class was wearing girls' jeans. Oof. That's not good right there. That's embarrassing, dude. 3rd and 15 coming up on the field at the 32. Shotgun formation. They take the snap. Wentz back to pass. And he steps up. He gets sacked. Devoured on the play. Dante Hightower coming in with a sack, dropping him back for a 10-yard loss at the 22. Eagles will have to punt this football away. Patriots coming away with another sack. Sack number 5 in this ball game, as they have sacked Philly for 40 yards in the ground that they have lost. Sacking Wentz 5 times. Hightower coming in there to pick up half the sack alongside Van Noy, sandwiching Carson Wentz. 4th and 25 now on the field. Patriots will be back to return this punt. Ooh, that Ew, that was a terrible punt. That was a terrible punt. That was like a 15-yard shank right there towards the left by Cameron Johnston, the punter for Philadelphia. Oh my goodness. 17-10 now the score. Patriots with beautiful field position as Cameron Johnston shanks it on the play. We're going to have to take a look to see what that official total yardage is, but that was a terrible punt. That was awful. Some score updates for you guys in the NFL right now. Raiders still leading the Bengals 14-10 with 19 seconds left to go in the third. And the Cardinals up 19-17 with 12:15 left to go in the fourth quarter against the 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with 2 touchdown passes for San Fran. Yeah, that was a 27-yard punt by Cameron Johnston to the New England 49-yard line. So the Patriots will start out at their own 49. So 51 yards away from the end zone. Coming up here for New England when we get back to action in the stream, as we are on Sportscaster, we're on YouTube tonight streaming play-by-play this football game. So yeah, currently we're just on commercial break, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being a part here. The stream tonight, as I call play-by-play of football action. Yeah, what in the world was that punter thinking, man? That was an awful punt. 27-yard punt. He shanked it to the left. That was embarrassing. So right now we're just on this commercial break. We're going to head right back into the game here in a matter of moments. Patriots will have the football. Great field position at their own 49. So I went through a lot of the 2 other games going on. Raiders still leading in that one. And then the other one, the Cardinals, 19-17 over San Francisco now in the fourth quarter. That is quite the upset if Arizona can pull that off. That would be 2 losses in a row by San Francisco if they can't come back and win it. So just awaiting these commercial messages. We're going to go right back into the ball game here in just a moment. All right, 1st and 10 for the Patriots coming up. We got 5:03 left to go in the third quarter. In the stream right now. Welcome in everybody to the stream. The Sacramento Kings beat the Celtics by 1. It was 100. I think it was, let me see the score here. It's a 1-point game. Brady takes the snap. Rolling out to his right, checks it down to Matt Lacoste, the tight end, makes a tackler miss and dragged down at the 46. 199. So 199 was the final as the Sacramento Kings beat the Celtics by 1. Vaughn saying a girl from his school is wearing boys' jeans. That is interesting too there. 2nd and 4 for the Patriots at the 46 of Philly territory. 4.5 left to go in the third. Brady from the gun right now. Burkhead lined up to the left side of him. 2 wide to the left. One of them's Edelman. They take the snap back to pass. Low snap. Brady able to get it. Brady passes right side to Lacoste. That one is dropped in the play. That is a drop. That is a drop. They thought it was a fumble, but that will be incomplete. So 1-point game there. So the Celtics unfortunately lost by 1 point. 100-99 the final. Ooh, looking at that, that might be a fumble. Looking at this, the ball was tipped. The ball was tipped to the line of scrimmage, and Matt Lacoste had it, and then he had it ripped out. Philly, this might be challenge-worthy here for Philly. Matt Lacoste trying to fight for a yardage. That's going to be close where his knee was down or not. Going to be really close. Let's see here, taking a look at this replay. Lacoste gets the catch. That's too close. That's a very fast replay. Looks like Philly is not going to challenge it. Boos in the field right now. Patriots, will they get a snap off? No, they won't. Okay, so here comes out Philly to challenge the play. This is going to be huge on the field. 3rd and 7. 4:10 left to go in the third. Doug Peterson pulls out the challenge flag to challenge this one for Philly. Yeah, this is a huge spot of the game. Definitely worth a challenge here for Philly. Huge spot of the game depending on where that knee was down for Matt Lacoste. That's been the problem all season long for the Patriots. Tight end turnover ever since Gronkowski left the roster. So they are challenging if... Oh, the refs say in the field is not reviewable. They said forward progress, and it's non-reviewable. What? Wow, the refs say that they stopped it for forward progress, and it's not reviewable. So it was stopped for forward progress. That's what the whistle was for. So the Patriots got lucky. 3rd and 7 now. Ball at the 49. They take the snap. They're going to hand it off right side here to James White. And, oh, wow, he bounces off the top of the tackler to about the 45. He got a couple extra yardage there. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 3, though. Interesting scenario coming up for the Patriots, what to do. 4th and 3, they'll put on their punting unit. So we have 3:45 left to go in the 3rd. Punting unit coming on here for the Patriots. They still lead 17-10. Jake Bailey standing at his own 40-yard line right now, about to boot this football away. 4th and 3. As here comes the punt. He gets the snap. Bailey will punt this football away, and Philly back to return. It's angled towards the left. This is going to be a good punt. Here we go. Inside the 5. Slater there to down at the 2. Matthew Slater, all-pro special teamer for the Patriots. Downs at the 2, and Philadelphia will start out 98 yards away from their own end zone right after this commercial break. Yeah, Patrick, definitely. Really bad turnover in the offseason with all the new players they've had here, as far as all the new targets on the team for the Patriots and the consistency level of players. It seems like at the tight end position that they can't get the tight ends like healthy and together to play with each other. It always seems like it's been like as far as the targets, it seems like there's always like somebody out each and every week. So there hasn't really been that consistency this year like there was with Gronk. Like Gronk and Martellus Bennett a couple years ago. Even Gronk and Dwayne Allen. Dwayne Allen was healthy. He was a blocker for the Patriots. Didn't catch like a whole lot of passes during his Patriots career, but helped him out a ton blocking. Just couldn't catch the football out there. But these guys, I mean, in the tight end position, it's lacking big time. That's been the question mark ever since April, where they should have picked up a tight end in the draft, and they couldn't pick up some type of tight end in the draft. Could have picked up Irv Smith Jr. if they wanted him. Yep, I think he got drafted by the Vikings, though. I think he was in the 2nd round by Minnesota. Right now, we're just on commercial break, everybody. Taking a look at this game so far. Total yardage, Patriots 217 total yards. Eagles with 122 at this stage of the game right now. 14 first downs by New England, 13 by Philly. Patriots, though, sacking Philly in this game. 5 sacks total for 40 yards lost. So right now we're just on this commercial break. We're going to head right back over. Just a moment here, everybody. So we're on commercial break. So let's see here. Taking a look at the scores throughout the NFL right now. Raiders still leading the Bengals in a low-scoring affair, 14-10, with 12:48 left to go in the 4th quarter there. And 49ers just took the lead. They got a touchdown. They're up 23-19 against Arizona with 10 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter in that game. So 49ers take the touchdown. They lead. Right now we're just on commercial break. We're going to head right back into this game here. So we welcome you guys over to Sportscaster as well on the stream. Oh no, that was my dad who coughed. He was just getting up from his sleep in the chair next to me, Brent. Alright, here we are, guys. 188 total yards ever since for the Patriots right now. 1st and 10 coming up for Philly, starting this drive out at their own 2-yard line. Philly with the football as they go into the I formation right now, and we have a flag down on the field. This is going to be back up Philly. Flag down back to like the 1-yard line. Half the distance to the goal here. We got a score update coming up right here. Well, we got 49ers Cardinals. Yep, 49ers with a touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo across the middle. gets his receiver in for the touchdown. As it's 23-19. San Fran leading that game. Patrick saying Brady will put them together. Yeah, still having a good season. Yeah, they're just not consistent. There are just so many different targets this year. Wentz hands it off up the middle. That was close. That was close to being a safety. They did get it out. Stopped by Lawrence Guy at the 1. So 99 yards now away from the end zone. The Eagles have it from their own 1-yard line and the carry by Miles Sanders. Do I want Boston College to improve their basketball and football team? That would be nice to see. If Boston College could improve that. Down goes Florida today in college basketball. Florida seems to be overhyped this year and just overrated. They lost to UConn in basketball 62-59. 2nd and 12 now from their own 1-yard line for Philly. I formation right now for the Eagles. They take the snap. Wentz hands it off up the middle. They're going to get out of that end zone about at the 4-yard line on the carry, gain of 3. So it's going to be a 3rd down coming up on the field. Chiseled Adonis, Brent saying, going to be hilarious tonight, tomorrow for the video. That's awesome, brother. Yeah, he does fantastic content too online. 3rd and 8 coming up. Oakland leading the Bengals 14-10 in that game. Here we go, 3rd and 8, everybody. 3rd down conversions for 8 or more yards in this game. Philly has not converted one yet in the game for 8+. They are 0 for 5 tonight. Wentz out of the gun right now, standing at his own end zone. Ball spotted at their own 4. They need to get to the 12 for the 1st down marker. Shotgun formation. Wentz takes the snap, drops back to the end zone, back to pass. Pump fake over across the middle. Bad pass. Missed his mark on Miles Sanders. Falls incomplete, and it'll be a punting situation here for the punter that just punted it away. A 27-yard punt on the last punt for Cameron Johnston. He's going to have to punt from his own end zone here for Philly. 17-10 to score. Wentz and Sanders not on the same page at all. Sanders was wide open too across the middle. 1:45 left to go in the 3rd. 4th and 8 coming up. Cameron Johnston standing at his own end zone. He punts this football away as the pressure was coming at him. This is another punt. This one is flying to the 40. Returnable here by Sanu. Sanu up the middle past the 45, diving forward to that Eagle logo at the 48. That's where the Patriots will start off, similar to last time from their own 48-yard line. We have 1:35 left to go in the 3rd. Tom Brady and Josh McDaniels trying to mastermind and piece together this Eagles defense along the sideline right now, as we are seeing Brady with a tablet along with McDaniels discussing along the sideline with what's going on with that defense, as they are working on trying to encode and break the Philly lock in today's game in the secondary. Brady now from the gun going 5 wide. Patriots now with the football. Patriots with the football on the 1st and 10. 1:35 here left to go in the 3rd quarter. Brady trying to unlock that defense for Philly. Shotgun formation 5 wide. Edelman going in motion towards the left. Brady takes the snap. Back to pass. Quick one right side. That one complete past midfield. James White past the 45. Dragged down. Gain of 11 on the catch by James White. Picks up a 1st down. Finally getting 28 involved in this game. That's what I like to see as Brady. Nice quick pass over on the quarterback design. Pass towards the right in the flat to James White. Brady tonight 19 for 35. 171 through the air. No touchdown passes though by Brady. Takes the snap 5 wide. Hurry up. Back to pass here. Brady gets sacked. 1st sack of the game Patriots have allowed today as Philly gets it. That's the defense. Nathan Jerry, outside linebacker, picking up the sack for Philly. Brings up a 2nd down and about 14 with under a minute left to go in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, somebody missed their block. Somebody missed their assignment right up in front right there by the Patriots. 2nd down and 17 here on the field. 40 seconds left to go in the 3rd. Brady 5 wide once again. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. It's got it at the 47-yard line, Eagles territory. Brady from the gun. Takes the snap. In the pocket, back to pass, pump fake. Brady rolling out to his right. Brady stepping up, going to launch it left side. Nobody even close out of bounds. He throws it. It's incomplete. Pass that one to the New England bench. Score alert here. Arizona, Kyler Murray with a 22-yard touchdown run. The Cardinals take the lead back against the 49ers, 26-23. Arizona leads it. 3rd and 17 coming up for the Patriots. Need to get this for the first down. Watch for it to be the Edelman here. Number 11, watch for him to move the chains possibly. We'll see. Takes the snap. Brady. Back to pass, fakes the screen, sets it up. Oh, it was almost intercepted. That ball was tipped. Philly has had so many chances in this game for picks. They couldn't get that one. That ball was tipped off a bad screen pass. Jalen Mills breaks it up and tips it into the air, and it falls incomplete. Brady faked the screen. He tried to set it up for White. He just overthrew it over White's head. That could have been a good gain if James White had... Brady had been able to make that catchable for White. Jake Bailey on the punt this football away. 4th and 17. 14 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. 6th punt this quarter for these two teams combining for it. Jake Bailey standing back at his own 40-yard line, and he boots this one away for the Patriots. This ball angling towards the left right now. He pins it. It goes out of bounds. Let's see where that's spotted. Past the 10. The ref goes past the 15. He's going to the 20. So pins him right at the 20. Philly with the ball. They'll start out their own 20 as we have probably one more play to the end of the 3rd quarter. Yeah, Kyler Murray taking a lead for Arizona with a 22-yard touchdown run. The Cardinals lead it 26-23 against San Francisco. Cardinals have an 8-1 record versus San Francisco back in 2015. Wow. The only loss was in Week 9 on Thursday Night Football 2 weeks ago. 1st and 10 coming up. 5 seconds left to go. One last play before the end of the 3rd. 1st and 10 here coming up for Philly on the field right now. Wentz from the gun. At his own 20. He takes the snap. Hands it off to Boston Scott up the middle and stopped right back where he was starting that play at the 20-yard line. No gain on the carry. That's how we end the 3rd quarter. Patriots rush defense been much better this game. Much better, especially from the 2nd quarter in on out. So we have one more quarter remaining. Moving on to the 4th quarter here after these commercial messages. Philly with a football with a 2nd down and 10 from their own 20 coming up right after this commercial break. But yeah, Patriots this game only allowing 71 yards on the ground. That's much better than their last game where they got destroyed there by Baltimore in the last game. Will UMass demolish their football stadium? Well, a couple of years ago, UMass did play in Gillette Stadium for football. They play back at McGuirk Alumni Stadium in Amherst, Massachusetts, out towards the Pioneer Valley, out towards like Western Mass and the Berkshires. I'll say no there. UMass should just move down back to FCS in general, because they cannot compete with any of those teams at the FBS level. So it's just unfortunate. They should be competing with like the teams that they take on for basketball. They play in the A-10 for basketball, like against Rhode Island, St. Bonaventure, LaSalle. They should take on Rhode Island in football. That would put together a nice rivalry between UMass and URI. Should take on teams like Maine, New Hampshire, Delaware. They should play in that CAA with those teams in Villanova for college football. So right now, just on the commercial break, score updates for you guys right now. Raiders and Bengals still 14-10. Oakland leading with 10:15 left to go in the 4th quarter. And the Cardinals lead with 6.5 left to go against the 49ers. 26-23. So right now, currently just on the commercial break, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being a part here to stream tonight as I call play-by-play of sports action over in the Sports Dish on Sportscaster here. So right now, just on this commercial break, we're going to head right back over into the stream in a matter of moments, everybody. We'll start out the 4th quarter, too. Alright, so here we are, getting right back into the game, everybody. 15 minutes left to go tonight for football action on this stream. Here we are, guys. Patriots have been able to stop the run up front in the 2nd half, so that is a positive sign here. Also sacking the quarterback. That's something they've been able to do once again tonight. They sacked Carson Wentz 5 times in this game as we get ready for the fourth quarter here. Philadelphia with a football at their own 20-yard line as we start out the fourth quarter. 2nd and 10 for Philly. Shotgun formation here for Wentz, the quarterback. He takes the snap. Back to pass from the pocket, and he launches right side down, complete for a gain of 11 and the first down by Zach Ertz. Working on Terrence Brooks, who was guarding him, got it for the first down, and Carson Wentz was hit hard as he launched that football too. Terrence Brooks almost had the pass deflection. That was close though. Came in flying late there for the Patriots. That was, Chase Winovich there. Playing for that chocolate and candy bar. The $5 he wants coming in right there. Just a tad late to Carson Wentz as he just launched the ball just before he got to him. 1st and 10, 14-20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Philly with the football from their own 31. They take the snap, hand it off. And, what a tackle. Coming in, Kyle Van Noy chopping up Boston Scott at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Kyle Van Noy just getting right around his blocker. And boom, going low and chopping up Boston Scott to blow up that play right there. 2nd and 10 for Philly from their own 31. So we're under 14 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter in this ball game. 2nd and 10 on the field. Shotgun formation here for Philly. From their own 31. They're from the gun. They take the snap. Drop back to pass here. In the pocket, Wentz. Moving now. He's going to step up, scramble for it. And Wentz moving towards his left. Stiff arm as he gets knocked out of bounds by Jason McCourty. 2 yards shy of the first down marker by Carson Wentz. They'll bring up a 3rd and 2. Yeah, that play looked like it could have been a screen pass play call, but nothing there, by the way. So nothing there at all. 3rd and 2 coming up on the field. 13 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter now. With his 3rd and 2. Shotgun formation for the Philadelphia Eagles going 5 wide. They take the snap. Back to pass. Wentz across the middle. It's dropped. Philadelphia drops the football on the play, as that was Nelson Aguilar. We've seen him do that multiple times this season, drop passes. He was dead center wide open across the middle of the screen, right at the Philadelphia logo, and he just drops it. That's inexcusable right there for Nelson Aguilar. That pass might have been tipped, though, by Terrence Brooks. He has been a huge impact on the defense today, number 25 for the Patriots. So here comes out Cameron Johnston, another punt on a 4th and 2. Philly has failed in the last 6 third down conversion attempts. This is a punt away by Philly. Patriots will let this one bounce. It goes and bounces into the end zone. So New England will take it over from their own 20. So Patriots will start off with the football from their own 20-yard line right after this commercial break. Coming up here. 17-10 the score here on Sportscaster and YouTube tonight, calling play-by-play. So right now, just currently on this commercial break, score updates for you guys. Right now, Cardinals leading 26-23 against the San Francisco 49ers with 4.5 left to go in the fourth quarter. And the Raiders kick the field goal. They extend that lead against Cincinnati 17-10 with under 8 left to go in the fourth quarter there. In this game, we got 12:45 remaining. We're on commercial break. So right now, just on this commercial break, head right back over to the stream in a matter of moments, everybody. We're on Sportscaster. We're on YouTube calling play-by-play tonight. Alright, so here we are, guys, getting right back into this game after these commercial messages, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Oh, wow, Vegas Vic's pointing out. Philip Dorsett, yeah, I haven't seen him on the field for the past few snaps. Thanks so much, man, for the update. Downgraded to out of this game with a head injury. Ouch, dude. He just cannot stay healthy this season. He had a hamstring injury against the Redskins. I think there was another game this year where he was like in and out of that game. Oh man, that's difficult. I think it was against the Giants, I think. He was out of that game too against the Giants. That's unfortunate there for Philip Dorsett being like the number 3 option in the team. Let's see here. Philip Dorsett had a couple of grabs today too. Let's see here. Dorsett, yeah, 3 catches, 33 yards. Had that touchdown too from the pass by Edelman. Ben Watson is the leading receiver right now for the Patriots. Ben Watson with 41 receiving yards, leading the team in receptions. Julian Edelman's got 7 targets, only hauling in 3 catches for 34 yards, though. A lot of those were when they were struggling in the first quarter, too. So right now, we're just back to action, everybody in the stream right now. Patriots will get the football back. Edelman lined up alongside to left here in the middle of Harry and Jacoby Myers. 3 wide bunched up. Harry, Edelman, and Myers towards the left. Brady from the gun. Burkhead lined up to the right side as Brady takes the snap. Draws back to pass and screens it off to Burkhead. Right side here. Oh, this is the Ben Watson. Actually gets the catch. Stiff arm past the 25 and dragged down around the first down marker at the 30. So Ben Watson, 84, setting up there for the screen on the tight end screen pass. Underneath, picked up the first down. Yeah, the wheel route was run on the play by Rex Burkhead. And that was an interesting tight end screen that they had. 1st and 10, 12-10 left to go in the ball game now. Shotgun formation for Brady. They're up by 7 from their own 31. Brady takes the snap from the gun. Back to pass here. Brady steps up, releases across the middle. That one, a catch for only 3 yards by Burkhead. Picks up 3. 2 at their own 34. 2nd down and 7 here on the field for the Patriots. Second down coming up here. Patriots snap it quick. Brady passes left side in the slant. That one broken up. Tight coverage. Out of the hands of N'Keal Harry. That was a tough one to catch, though. It's incomplete. Darby was all over him, all over the back of him. Third and 6 coming up on the field now with 11:46 left to go in the 4th quarter. On this stream, shotgun formation here for the Patriots. James White lined up in the backfield towards the left. 2 wide to the right, 2 to the right as far as wide receivers on this play here for the Patriots on 3rd and 6. They take the snap. Brady back to pass from the pocket. Launches across the middle. He's got him for the first down catch. What a catch at the sticks. Jacoby Myers with his first catch of the game, number 16 for the Patriots, undrafted from North Carolina State. Brady right across in the slant to Jacoby. That's a big, big play right there. Chain mover by 16. That is a good play right there by the rookie. 1st and 10 coming up. Important play as well at the 41. They take the snap. Juke move here. White gets around one of them. Slips past another one. Past the 45. Down at the 46. Got a penalty flag though at the line of scrimmage. We'll check out the flag here on the play. This one's a holding by the Patriots. So a holding penalty by the Patriots there. Yeah, Jacoby Myers went off towards the sideline. That's what it was looking like. Maybe like the knee area was shaken up or so. 11:08 left to go now in the 4th quarter. James White did a nice job with that juke, making one miss. That was holding by the Patriots. Going to back them up 10. 1st and 20. 11 minutes now left to go in this 4th quarter. It's penalty number 4 tonight for the Patriots. They go into ace formation. James White in the backfield behind Brady. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Brady takes the snap. Hands it off up the middle here to White. White past the 35. Oh, making one miss and to the 41. I thought he could break it for some more. Gets half of those back, though. That was a good run, though, by James White. Brings up about a 2nd down and 10. I predict here. 10.5 left to go in the 4th quarter. Yes, 2nd down and 10 on the field. Brady 5 wide from the gun. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Takes the snap. Back to pass. Brady going to air this one out deep to the left sideline. Nobody home. Incomplete. Jacoby Myers not on the right page with him. Not on the right page with a rookie. It's incomplete. So Jacoby was back out there after a couple plays ago. He had a chain move and went towards the sideline. Might have got shaken up on it too. Brady 22 for 42 passing in this game. Big third down here for Brady. Definitely one-dimensional in this game. 44 passing attempts to 17 rushes in this game for the Patriots. They need to pound the rock more, but they're up by 7, though. I mean, I can understand if they're down by 27, but they're up by 7. Patriots here from the gun. Burkhead lined up to the left side. White lined up to the right. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left here. Brady from the gun takes the snap. Back to pass. Brady going to air this one out deep. Hasn't worked today, and it's, oh, that ball is up in the air. It's incomplete. Edelman, the intended wide receiver, he thought it was intercepted, I think, as Edelman is down on the field. Edelman is down right now on the ground, lying on his back. He's able to get up. Let's see. Is somebody hurt here for the Eagles? 29 for Philly. Yeah, 29 is hurt. 29 has got a knee injury. He was in coverage alongside Edelman. That's Avonte Maddox. He also had a concussion against the Packers a couple weeks ago. Let's see here. Edelman tried to go up for that football. Going for it. Ouch. It looked like he got choked underneath Edelman's arms right there. Avonte Maddox. That's an, oh man, that's an awkward landing right on his knees right there by Maddox on the play. 4th and 10. Maddox definitely shaken up. I don't even think he knows where he is. Maddox looks confused right on the field. He's going to jog off towards the sideline right now. That is, oof. Indeed, that is a big oof on the field right there. Ouch. Jake Bailey will punt the football away. Oof for both teams on the field because that is 4th down for the Patriots, and they just cannot get anything. They cannot get anything with a deep ball tonight. Nothing there with 40-plus yard passes. Jake Bailey will punt it off again. Another punt here. Philly back to return. This one deep at the 5. They field it. They're going to take it to at the 10-yard line on the return. 5-yard return. Boston Scott, 5-yard return. Philly will get the football back now from their 10-yard line where they'll take over with 10:04 left to go in the 4th quarter. As we're on Sportscaster, we're on YouTube for play-by-play. Nothing here offensively. Grind it out, grind it out. That's been the type of game tonight. Patriots with 253 total yards, allowing Philly to only 144. Philly hasn't been able to break through and unlock the code for the Patriots defense ever since the 2nd quarter. We're into the 4th quarter now. As far as other NFL games here tonight, minute 35 until Cardinals trying to taste victory. Yeah, what a game. Hey, welcome in, my man John here over to the channel. My buddy John from Off the Wall Hockey. Make sure to subscribe to Off the Wall Hockey as well on YouTube. He does a fantastic job. Hit 1K subs just like 2 weeks ago or so. What a game here. Just a slugfest out here on the field, man. Patriots can't get anything open deep right now in this game. Nothing open at all deep. I think Tom is like 0 for 5 for passes, targeted 30+ in this game right now. It's unfortunate. Yeah, both of the offenses struggling big time. Patriots with some big time sacks in this game, but thank goodness for those field goals by Nick Folk. Perfect 3 for 3 today kicking the ball, as we have to rely on him to send us to victory. So he's been a bright spot for this team tonight. 5 sacks though on Carson Wentz. The defense though, ever since the 2nd quarter, they've done a fantastic job in this game right now. Yes, indeed. Going to come down right to the last possession. This is a grinded out type of game tonight here. Grind it out, grind it out, grind it out. Nobody can just chunk down yards and put this one into the red zone. That's been a problem tonight. We're just moving the ball in general down the field right now. So, other score updates for you guys right now. Raiders up against the Bengals, 17-10. Looks like Oakland has a chance here to go 6-4 and tie up Kansas City in the AFC West. Who would have ever imagined that? 49ers down to their last possession here. 54 seconds left, trailing the Cardinals 26-23. Jimmy Garoppolo, though, 3 touchdown passes, but Kyler Murray with the go-ahead touchdown rush to take the lead as Arizona's leading it with 53 seconds left to go. So right now, we're going to head right back into the stream, everybody. Eagles do have the chance. The punting unit for the Patriots has been great, though. They have pinned Philly constantly deep in their own territory today. So that's been a fantastic job that Jake Bailey, the rookie from Stanford, has done in this game. All right, so Philly will have the football. So they'll start out with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory at their own 12. 10:04 left to go in the 4th quarter here. Philly has not been able to get anything going. Last 8 possessions, have been 8 straight punts by both of these teams. 1st and 10 coming up from the gun here by Wentz. Takes the snap, drops back, pump fake, back to pass across the middle. That one is a catch by Ertz. That is a catch by Ertz down to the 37 of Philly territory. So now that was a big play ability, something that New England has lacked in this game. And finally, somebody gets a play. Indeed, Zach Ertz is nasty. Best tight end in the game right now. Him and Travis Kelce. Mark Andrews, too, for Baltimore. 2nd-year player. He's done fantastic this season. 1st and 10 coming up. That was the longest play of the game, I believe. So we got 9:30 left to go in the 4th right now. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the channel. Ertz here. Lining up towards the right. Aguilar going in motion towards the back. Wentz play action. Back to pass. This one left side. Oh, it's tipped. Almost intercepted on the play. That was a linebacker in coverage. That was Jamie Collins in coverage. Had the tip on the play. Fell incomplete. Jamie Collins got 4 picks this season, too. Jamie Collins just drifting back off his fingertips on the play, by the way. That was dangerous. There's a lot of dangerous passes in this game tonight. Brady was almost picked off in the end zone. 2nd and 10 coming out. Wentz is 15 for 25. 130 only in the air and a touchdown pass. That was in the 1st quarter. Wentz from the gun. Takes the snap, hands it off up the middle here to Miles Sanders. Nothing going on for the running game at all tonight by Philly throughout the 2nd quarter and beyond. Goes for a gain of 3. Brings up a 3rd and 7. Ooh. 49ers on the 4th and 1 for their final chance against Arizona. San Fran losing 26-23. 3rd and 8 coming up. We've got 8:40 left to go in the 4th quarter here. Shotgun formation for the Eagles. Wentz going from the gun, takes the snap. Back to pass, right side. That one is contested, and it's incomplete. Battle for the football. Of course, you got Jordan Matthews off the street, and he cannot come up with a catch. Stops the clock with 8.5 left to go. The Eagles are going to have to punt this ball away to the Patriots. Going out in coverage, Jason McCourty, the one covering. A lot of tugging there, but no PI called. McCourty, great position for the football, coming in with a hand right there to interrupt Jordan Matthews. You got to catch that, though, if you're Jordan Matthews. He only has 1 week with offense, and if he was working since April, he would have had that. August, he would have had that ball, but no. 1 week on the team, he drops it. Because that's a punt angle towards the right side. Going to be a good punt. Rolling past the 10. Rolling past the 5. It's going to get down. Ouch. It's going to get down at the 2. Hey, Philly should have waited. They could have downed it at the 1. Michael Johnston shanked one early in this game for 27, but that one a 59-yarder. We're going to get right back into this game right after commercial break here. 17-10 the score. 9 straight punts combined by both of these teams. The punt fest looking like the Super Bowl all over again from last year. Well, we hit a scoring spree. That's something we haven't really done so far tonight. So right now on commercial break, still 39 seconds left to go in that Cardinals-49ers game. Oh, 49ers just scored a touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo is 4th of the game, gets a passing touchdown across the middle for 25 yards. Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers lead at 29-26 against the Cardinals with 31 seconds left. As far as that Raiders-Bengals game, 17-10 is the score there. Oakland leads it. Yeah, 49ers just tacked on the extra point with Chase McLaughlin. They lead at 30-26 with 31 seconds remaining against Arizona. The comeback kids there with the 49ers. Chase McCourty, yeah, too physical out there on the field right now. Biggest Fix pointing out. Jason McCourty playing too physical. Yeah, the first snap of the game, unfortunately, for him wasn't a good one. Though for Jason McCourty, he got beat in pass interference, and he committed the penalty, like a 50-yard penalty. That was the first play of the game. After that, I was like, uh-oh, Philadelphia scored a field goal. But ever since, they just scored that touchdown on a simultaneous possible interception that they were able to get the touchdown out of it before. And other than that, it's 17-10. So yeah, right now, commercial break, we're just on. We're going to head right back over to the stream, everybody, tonight. And just after these commercial messages, to welcome you guys over to the channel here, Sportscaster and YouTube tonight, calling play-by-play this ball game. Alright, so here we are, Patriots. We got the football back at their own 2-yard line. We'll get back after this commercial breaker, so we're just waiting for all this stuff to go. Long commercial break here. Alright, 1st and 10. You've got to be careful, though. They're at their own 2-yard line. You don't want to take a safety now. We got 8:18 left to go in the 4th quarter. No points for both of these teams in the last 17 and a half minutes. Somebody needs to change that. 9 straight punts in this half here. Patriots with the football from their own 2. They go in the ace formation. Brady right now with 15 on the play clock. Brady drops back to pass, right side. That one complete to Edelman. Gets him out of that area to the 6. Gain a 4 on the completion. Brings up a 2nd down. 2nd down and 6 in the field as Edelman picks up 4 on the right sideline. 8:05 left to go here in the 4th quarter and ticking down as we welcome you all to the channel right now. Brady hasn't even passed 200 tonight, trying to eclipse down the last pass. He is 197 tonight for yardage. 2nd and 5, Brady takes the snap. Hands it off in the right side play, and the counter, they are going to get it for the 1st down by James White. Down the right sideline, past the 15 to the 19, getting out of that area of warning, and the Patriots do with 7:40 remaining. UConn used to be good at basketball, Vaughn saying here. Well, look up UConn today, Vaughn. UConn beat ranked Florida today in college basketball, so that's a positive there for UConn. I know they lost to St. Joseph's early in the week, but they picked up a solid win against the Florida Gators today in college basketball, who was in, I think they were ranked 16th in the nation. So UConn just knocked out Florida out of the top 25. 1st and 10 here with 7:10 left to go in the 4th. For the Patriots, they take the snap. Play action. Brady back to pass across the middle. That pass. Wow, that was caught. I thought that might have been tipped for a second, but Julian Edelman able to catch it somehow. Diving to the ground for a 1st down. That appeared to be tipped. That could have been intercepted, too. Yeah, that was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Oh, man, that was dangerous. How in the world did Edelman catch that? Wow, 1st and 10, 6:40 left to go in the 4th quarter. What a catch, moving the chains by JE11 here. Patriots with a football now, going from the gun. Edelman lining up to the right side with 6.5 left to go. 3 wide to the right, nobody to the left. Brady takes the snap, hands it off up the middle to about the 35. Gain of 2 in the carry by Sony Michel. Sony on the ground, another disappointment today. He's got 7 carries for 25 yards. Hopefully you didn't play him in fantasy. That would only be 2 points for a PPR fantasy league. 2nd down and 8. 6 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter here. Brady from the gun right now on a 2nd and 8 from their own 35-yard line. 1 lined up to the left, 2 to the right. Brady has Burkhead lined up to the right side of him as the running back. Brady will take the snap. Drop back to pass from the pocket. Brady steps up. Oh, he escapes the pressure and passes that one down to the left side. That is complete to Harry for a gain of 3 and a catch. How in the world did Brady escape the sack? He had a player right all over his back and ducked underneath and escaped the sack right there. Wow, he escaped that sack, able to step up in the pocket and release as his shoulder pad came unleashed and right off right there. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Patriots. 5:15 left to go in the 4th quarter. Vaughn saying, is it true that UMass comes into every game expected to lose? I would guess that's most likely so there, Vaughn. 3rd and 5, 5 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. Some of the games, though, they should have been able to win like UConn or compete against them. Brady rolling out to the right. That ball complete, but not enough for the 1st down. On the catch was Sony Michel, but back at the line of scrimmage. Which channel is on for UMass football? Probably ESPN Plus. Something that you pay $5 a month for to get. That doesn't even have, like, it has all the mid-major games. 4th and 4 coming up with 4.5 left to go. Another punt here by Bailey. 10 straight punts this half. Bailey Gonna boot this ball away for the Patriots. On the 4th and 4 with 4:20 remaining. Takes the snap. Bailey will punt this football away now. Angles it towards the right side of the numbers. Philly back to return from their own 7. They do. Up the middle here to the 15. And then the Patriots jerseys collide. Nate Ebner on the tackle. Ebner might be hurt on the play. And he gets up. There's a penalty flag in the field. We'll check the penalty flag, though. We've got 4:07 left to go in the ball game. Let's take a look and see what the penalty flag is about here. Okay, this one's on Philly. Illegal block in the back by Philly. Vaughn saying NBC should stop showing Notre Dame football, start showing UMass football. Hey, what is good, Elite Clan? Thanks so much, my man, for joining me back here. Hey, we got a score update. San Fran versus Arizona. Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo, the go-ahead touchdown pass. 30-26 to Jeff Wilson Jr. for the 25-yard catch. 11 seconds left to go. 11 seconds left to go, and the 49ers, all they have to do is punt this football away to the Cardinals. Arizona with 11 seconds remaining. They'll get the football back after this punt by the 49ers. So I'll update you guys when the 49ers do indeed become 9-1. They're 11 seconds away from doing so in that game. 30-26 to score. We're back here, 1st and 10. 1st and 10 now from Wentz from the gun at his own 6-yard line. Takes the snap. Welcome back, Zachariah, to the channel. Wentz almost stacked in the end zone. Here comes Winovich. Passes it in time. Left side. Oh, what a pass. It's complete. Downfield. What a catch. Zach Ertz rolling out to the left right there. Oh, my gosh. What a catch right there. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the rookie from Stanford, making an incredible catch at the 36. 1st and 10 coming up with 3.5 left to go in the 4th quarter. Yo, Wentz clutch right there in that play, Zachariah. Welcome back to the channel, man, right now. 1st and 10, 3:25 left to go in the 4th. 5 wide here for the Eagles. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. They take this now. Wentz in the pocket, back to pass. Left side, that one broken up by Terrence Brooks. He's had a great game tonight. Number 25 filling in for Patrick Chung. He's had a fantastic game tonight. Trying to hit Goddard right there in the crosshair, fell incomplete. Yeah, that game's still 11 seconds left to go. Good. All 3 games are close ones right now, though. Second and 10, 3:16 left to go in the ball game. 4 wide here for Philly. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. They take the snap. Wentz back to pass. Here comes the pressure. That one is well short of his intended target. Jordan Matthews, cannot count on him to catch the ball. There's there a flag in the play? Yeah, there's a flag that appeared to be roughing the passer. Ouch by the Patriots. Oh man, somebody's down too by the Eagles. 71, Jason Peters. Yeah, he is down for Philly right now on the field. That looks to be a low hit. Holding by the Patriots. Wow, that is a big blow in the game. Oh, man, it comes from Stephon Gilmore. All players right there. Gilmore, who barely commits any penalties. The all-pro corner, shut down corner, commits a penalty right there. That's a costly one. Oh, they didn't get him low. Hightower came in from behind Van Noy at his shoestring, but didn't get onto him low. Vaughn saying Virginia Tech might be ranked this week. Wow. So that'd be, I think, the first one of the season for Virginia Tech. Holding by Gilmore, Jason Peters is down along the sideline right now for Philly. That's a big loss to the offensive line for Philly. Shotgun formation for Wentz now. They have it at their own 40. Wentz now from the gun with 3:12 remaining in the game. Wentz takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Passes this one left side. That one complete to Aguilar as Gilmore tried to rip at the ball. Only a gain of 4 interception. Hey, there you go. Welcome in, Mason. I appreciate, man, for being a part here of the channel. Welcome in, dude. Elite Clan saying touchdown here over on the channel. I don't see a touchdown there between any of the 3 games going on right now. We'll see. Philly would need a touchdown to tie it up. We'll see here, guys. 2nd and 5. Ball at the 45-yard line, 4 wide here for Philly. Philly from the gun, going in motion. Ertz lining up to the left side. They take the snap with Wentz. Play action, back to pass. Pump fake. Wentz airs this one out. Down the middle. Wow, what a catch. It's Goddard. Goddard down the middle. Gets it for the 1st and 10. 2:20 left to go in the game. This is a nail-biter right now, guys. Nail-biter. Terrence Brooks in the coverage. Tried to punch that one out. Couldn't that time. Goddard with a touchdown catch in the 1st quarter, too. We'll see if they snap it before the 2-minute warning. Let's see here. 2:05 left to go in the ball game. 1st and 10. Eagles from the gun. 2:01. And they go to the 2-minute warning. So 2-minute warning here on the channel right now. 2-minute warning. 1st and 10 here. Coming up. Don't like the Patriots' chances, though, heading into overtime. I'm pretty sure they're not so hot the past couple of times around. They're not really a regular season overtime team, historically speaking, in the past. As far as the playoffs, that is different, like Super Bowl 51, but historically in the past, as far as the Patriots, when it comes to overtime games in the regular season, yeah, they have difficulty in those type of games. Right now, 2 minutes left to go here, guys. 2 minutes in the ball game as we take a commercial break here on the field. Hey, welcome in. There's Grayson, man. Welcome in, dude. He's asking, why is Tom Brady sexually attracted to his kids? Because he loves them, I guess. Alright here, guys. We're going to have this commercial break, and then we'll be right back into the game right now. Tom Brady has a home in Amenia, New York. Hey, welcome in, Daniel. Thanks so much, man, for being a part here of the channel. Hey, welcome in, Daniel. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for being new to the channel here. Yeah, that too, Zachariah. You don't want Tom Brady to take too much time down the clock, get down and score. That's the thing, too. But the Patriots offense this season isn't a big ability offense. 2 seconds left to go. Cardinals versus 49ers. Cardinals with a football. I'm going to update you guys with this with 2 seconds remaining here. Raiders leading the Bengals 17-10 with 1:17 on the clock. Hey, no problem. No problem. He'll come back or so soon if he wishes. 2 seconds left to go, and that is a fumble by Arizona in the game. Does this game finish? We have a touchdown. Yeah, feel free, man. Hit those thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoy what I do here for the channel. If you guys like what I do, comment play-by-play here. Currently, we're just on commercial break. I appreciate it here for being a part of the channel right now. I'm posting a link here for you guys. Feel free to check me out on Sportscaster as well if you guys would like, as I'm calling play-by-play in the same game. And the 49ers have won it 36-26, says they have recovered a fumble, and they recovered a fumble in the end zone, so the 49ers win the game by 10. So last play there, Arizona coughs it up, and the 49ers win by 10, 36-26. So the 9-1 Niners, that is indeed a thing right now. So the 49ers improved to 9-1. Here we are, moving on from commercial break. 2 minutes left to go in the game here, guys. First and 10, here we are, 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. Shotgun formation for Wentz at the 45-yard line. Wentz from the gun at the Pats' 45-yard line. Takes the snap back to pass, right side. That pass almost picked off. Tight coverage by J.C. Jackson. And it's incomplete, brings up a 2nd and 10. Yeah, indeed, that escalated quickly there in the 49ers game. For them to get a fumble recovery and put up 10 points like that. Instead of a 3-point win, it's a 10-point win. To play in the FBS, you need to compete against FBS teams and making it to bowl games each other year, Vaughn is thinking. Yeah, that should put UMass down into FCS where they should belong here. Yeah, Panthers, man. Panthers got crushed today by the Falcons. This Falcons team, imagine what this would be like if they had played like this the first half of the year. 2nd and 10 coming up on the field. Shotgun formation for Wentz at the Patriots 45. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Pass across the middle. That pass was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. Gonna be a 3rd and 10. 1:52 left to go in this ball game. That was lucky that pass was tipped right there by Adam Butler, because that could have went for a big gain, by the way, for the Eagles. Eagles started on third down conversions 2 for 4. Ever since, they're 0 for 7. 1:52 now left to go in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 10 coming up for Philly at the Patriots 45. That'd be crazy if the Falcons become 9-7. They're starting at 1-7. Pass across the middle. Wentz. Oh, wow, he finds him. Nelson Aguilar finally catches a football with a minute 45 left to go. Nelson Aguilar catches a pass here, a leaping, diving grab, working in the middle of the secondary. 1st and 10 now. Wentz still under 200 passing yards in this game at 193. Ball at the Patriots 26-yard line. Shotgun formation for Wentz. A minute 20 left to go. He takes the snap. Back to pass. Wentz launches left side. Overshoots his receiver. It's incomplete. Intended for Zach Ertz, trying to make the one-handed grab. That would have been nasty if it was, but incomplete on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 10. He was working on Gilmore. He had separation, too, at the left side from Gilmore. Just a bad pass in general by Wentz, overshooting him. He had separation by like 3 yards to Gilmore in coverage. 2nd and 10 now. 9 passes this drive by Philly. It's been all passes. Philly, by the way, has all 3 timeouts remaining. Zach Ertz coming along the sideline. He is out for this play. 2nd down and 10. 1:45 in the ball game here. Shotgun formation. They take the snap. Play action back to pass here. Wentz all day in the world. Stepping up in the pocket. Launching left side. Overshoots Aguilar again. It's incomplete. Oh my gosh. He was holding on for the football for like 10 seconds, too. That took a lot of time off the clock. Wow. Overshoots his receivers on back-to-back plays here. 3rd and 10 now with a minute and 8 left to go. 3rd down conversions of 8+ yards in this game. Philly, it's not in their luck. They're 1 for 8 in this game on 8+ yards for 3rd down conversions. Shotgun formation here for the Eagles. They take the snap. Wentz back to pass. Wentz in the pocket. Steps left side. That one off the mark. Intended for Ertz. Well down low right there. Yes, indeed. Hey, welcome in David Lee 3 Stange. Thanks so much for being a part here of the channel. Yes, indeed. Wentz has just been off target all game here. Missing left and right. And that one well low and to the right of his intended wide receiver. It's incomplete. Or to the left as we saw on the screen. To the right side of the hands of his target, Zach Ertz, and well down low. 4th and 10, possibly for the ball game. Philly, though, has all 3 timeouts remaining, though. Minute and 5 left to go in the ball game here. Ball at the 26 of Patriots territory. Philly with the football from the gun. Philly takes the snap. Back to pass here. Wentz sees the pressure. Passes deep left side to the end zone. Oh, it's bobbled and incomplete. Drop by Aguilar. Aguilar rolling around at the back of the end zone. He might have got injured on the play, too. Aguilar, a drop machine in this game. A drop machine all season long. Coming into this game with only like 280 receiving yards and drops it. Guarded a step behind J.C. Jackson at the back of the end zone and fell incomplete. It's a killer there for Philly, man. It would have tied up this ball game, made it 17-16. And it would have rested on the extra point. Am I nervous? Well, this Patriots game today, this should have been a rough game here to watch, grind it out. That would have been the catch of the year indeed. What a pass under duress by Carson Wentz. Just cannot rely on his receiver to catch it. Brings up a 1st and 10. The struggles of the wide receiving core this season for Philly. They could put them 5-5. But here we are, Patriots have the football, but Philly will 3 timeouts. They run it. Left side counter here to the 29. First timeout taken. 54 seconds on the clock by Philly. 54 seconds remaining. This game's going late. Kickoff between Chicago and the Rams is at 8:22 Eastern time, by the way. I'll be doing that game over on Sportscaster. I won't have time to go over here to YouTube. I have to eat dinner here soon, but feel free to join me if I'm on Sportscaster. I might do that game for like a half or so on Sportscaster tonight. I might do a Celtics preview too, or Celtics recap of the game today and take a look at what happened today against Sacramento and talk about that over on Sportscaster. 2nd and 7 coming up. I formation right now for the Patriots. Yeah, Philly still has all 3 timeouts now, too. They run it. Left side counter to the 30. That's a 1-yard gain to the 30-yard line. Stops the clock with 51 seconds on the clock. Stoney with a 1-yard gain. 3rd and 6 coming up. Patriots, I feel like Bill Belichick, I feel like he feels like their defense can hold him, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he has the confidence in his defense. It all depends on what they do here. If they're going to run the football, no way they're going to get the first down if they do run it. What do they have in the book right now? For the ball game right here, if the Patriots get the first down, it is over. If the Eagles can stop them, Philly will get the football back with around 45 seconds left to go in the ball game. We got 51 seconds left to go here. 3rd and 6. At the Pats 30. Brady hands it off. He has confidence in the defense to Michelle. Michelle, not enough for the first down. Takes it to at the 34. Last timeout with 45 seconds left to go on the clock now. Jake Bailey will have to punt this football away. So that means that Bill Belichick has all the confidence in the world in his defense. He knows that the Philly wide receiving core is banged up for this game. And that they've had difficulty dropping passes right now. Yeah, he was so close to getting a touchdown too. We'll see if they can pull off a Philly special here. Patriots pulled off a trick play for the touchdown to Philip Dorsett. Brady screens it over to Edelman towards the right side and pass it to the middle of the end zone, 15-yarder to Dorsett. 46 seconds left to go in this game here. 4th and 1, Patriots will punt it away to Philly. This game is going by so late. We're almost at 7:40 p.m. This on the East Coast. This game is going on still. Bailey standing now at his own 20. He'll punt this football away with 46 seconds on the clock. Joe Cardona here, the long snapper for the Patriots. Bailey standing at his own 20, about to boot this ball away. Snaps it off, Bailey gets it, and he punts this one away from his own 25. Deep punt here, Eagles. Back at their own 20, drifting back. That's a beautiful punt. Gonna let it bounce and take some more time off the clock. Inside the 20, past the 15, down at the 13. What a game here tonight by Jake Bailey. We don't focus too much on the punter, but he has been able to switch field position. One of the punts was down by Matt Slater earlier in this half at the 2-yard line. So Philly with a football here, down by 7. That took a good amount of time off the clock, too. Taking a look at Jake Bailey, 34 seconds remaining in this game. Bailey, the punter, for this game tonight, has had 8 punts, with his long being a 55. 6 of those punts inside the 20-yard line tonight by Jake Bailey of the Patriots. One of them pinned it down at the 2. That one, he pins him down at the 13. So Philly now, down at the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 here, shotgun formation. As they'll take the snap. Back to pass. Here comes the pass rush. Wentz to his left, and he passes it downfield. That pass broken up. We got multiple flags here on the play. Clock stopped with 27 seconds left to go. We're going to check to see the penalty flag here. Got multiple flags here in the penalty. And it's holding by Philly. So holding by Philly here on the play. It's going to back them up. Holding by Philly, 27 seconds left to go now in the 4th quarter. That's going to back them up deep to, like, inside their own 10. No timeouts by Philly, so anything in the middle of the field doesn't help at all. They need the sideline, and the Patriots are protecting that right now. 1st and 16, 27 seconds left to go in the ball game here. Shotgun formation, they take the snap. Back to pass from his own end zone. Wentz passes across the middle. Oh! Blowing up, and it's intercepted. J.C. Jackson to the 25, down the right sideline, 20 out of bounds at the 16. This game is over. Oh, we do have a penalty flag, though. Wait a second. What a shot. I think that was Dallas Goedert who dropped the pass. What a shot. Was this targeting or not? We're going to take a look at the flag. Let's see. 16 seconds left. Personal foul. Oh, by the Patriots. So this is still a ball game. 15-yard penalty, unnecessary roughness by the Patriots. Terrence Brooks, the safety here. Let's see. He came in late and took a shot to, helmet to helmet all day. Yeah, helmet to helmet. Blew him right up there. If he hadn't been able to do that. Oh, man. awful hit right there. Leading in with a crown of your helmet, 25. What are you doing, dude? Come on, man. Come on, man. Ouch. Raiders just beat the Bengals 17-10, so Oakland 6-4. 16 seconds left to go. That's a crusher there for Terrence Brooks. Ball spot to 21. Still tons and tons of yards away from the end zone. 79 yards away from the end zone here. 1st and 10, 16 seconds left. They take the snap. Back to pass here. Wentz across the middle. He's got him. Ertz diving down. What's that going to do? They need to clock it. 9, 8, 7, 6. They need to get everybody lined up. 5, 4, 3, 2. They spike it with 2. Spike it with 2 on the clock. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Hail Mary to the end zone if they want to keep on playing. So it all relies on this tonight. 2 seconds left to go. In a game that the score is 17-10. Second down and 10, like the down doesn't matter anyway. They're going to take a shot for the end zone. 2 seconds left to go on the clock, and this is it, everybody. For the game, for all the marbles tonight. For if the Patriots will go 9-1. For if the Eagles can tie it up and still have hope to go 6-4. We'll see. Here we are. Shotgun formation from their own 42. They take the snap. Back to pass. Time out on the clock here. Wentz. Back to pass. Going to air this one out deep. Down the middle of the field. Here we are for the ball. And it's tipped up in the air. Batted down. No flags in the play. And the game is over. The Patriots have won this one 17-10. The final. And that is the ball game. Batted down on the play. And that is the ball game. Thank you guys so much here for joining me on the channel tonight. I should be back on the basketball channel for you guys on Wednesday night. I think Golden State takes on Dallas, so I should be having that game for you guys behind the arc basketball on Wednesday night. But thank you guys so much. Pleasure having you guys join here on the channel tonight. 17-10 the final. Wasn't the game I thought the score would be. The Patriots, though, improving to 9-1 here. And the Eagles fall to 5-5. That's crazy. Only points of the game. Nick Folk had 9 of those points today. All in the first half on the field goals. He actually had 11. Or no. Oh, you got another field goal. Oh, no. He had 10 points in total today. So 10 points today in total today. 3 field goals to extra point. They went for 2 and they got it. As that is the final here. So thank you guys so much for joining me. No Saturday night here on YouTube, by the way. I'm gonna go on Sportscaster, probably for like a quarter or so, just do a quarter. Might do something else over on Sportscaster too. And I have to eat dinner, as that game is late here tonight as well. So thank you guys so much for being a part here over on YouTube, as I call it play-by-play here. Gonna sign off on the stream. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody, and thank you guys so much for joining me here on YouTube. And I'll be signing off right now. Thank you guys so much, and enjoy the rest of your nights.